If we start Reman, I'm just gonna steal your thumbnail for a sec. We are operating with impressive pragmatism, baby. Yeah. Hell yeah. I mean, we've that's paid for one kid's like meals for a day, I'm sure. Oh hey, did this thing auto start us? Did this thing auto started my stream? Excuse me? I don't have that set up on YouTube, I don't think, but I guess I do. Okay. That's good to know. Yeah, no, ignore the title for a sec. I didn't think my YouTube channel was still set up to do this. That is to say, just start a stream without asking me. Okay, hang on. What did you call that stream? Hang on, here we go. I will solve religion with @Diaclona. That is the wrong Sick Kids link, because this is a... Wow, so my default stream settings that it just loads in are from 2022. I guess that's the last time I did a stream that wasn't, like, pre-scheduled through OBS. I'll just leave the tags. The tags will be all about Victory Saber from HasLab. We're gonna go video games. We're gonna go... That's right. This is for the kids, right? This is for the kids. Monetization is already on. That's very funny. Okay, so you know what that tells me? Do not hit. Yeah, celery in the chat, please. Do not ever hit start streaming on OBS, or it'll just start streaming. That's good to know. For those who don't... Well, for those who don't know, there are lots of settings on the back end of YouTube, and one of the ones I could have sworn I turned off was just start streaming when I hit start streaming, because usually when I schedule a stream, it like creates a green room almost, and then I hit start streaming and the green room says, "Oh, you're streaming into the green room." I'm like, "Excellent." And it's like, hit go live whenever you like, and it's all nice and organized. I guess I'm just experiencing what it's like to stream as, like, a new user on YouTube. Where a lot of this... Well, I think actually, at this point, you might have access to it. Pre-scheduling streams is something that I believe YouTube gates off. Until you're, like, a fancy account, because now they gate everything, which I recently learned, while doing some recon with a new YouTube user. Hang on, I'm just gonna do my, I gotta do my, follows. The stream is now here. Ha ha ha. Oh, that thumbnail still says gonna shred that box. That's very funny. Let me go fix that. That's a step beyond how misleading I want to be. People are going to be like, finally, someone's going to open up HasLab Victory Saber and I can finally watch. I'm so happy.
Let me see if
wait, nope.
Victory Saber mod.
So here's something else, because this took me by surprise. You are now audible to the streaming audience. I had desktop audio at 0 this whole time.
Oh, well... I didn't say anything important, I don't think.
They can hear you now. Actually, I'm going to turn you up a bit more, because I'm remembering from Aaron I have to get this up to, like, -6. Alright,
Do you want me to shout into the mic really loud and, like, start crying?
I mean, I think it's more thematic for Isaac, for it to be more of just, like, a soft but even sobbing. I hope we can all hear that.
Sound check?
We will be dono-walling further whimpers. You will have to pay to hear more of those.
That's damn true. That's damn true.
You only get the first one for free.
We won't dono-wall... can I tell a story of my pre-stream not ritual because I haven't done it before, but like what I did before stream.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I had a nice little vegan friendly. I'm not vegan, but I wanted to try a different flavor. Vegan friendly cup of Shin ramen, very yummy. But I was still feeling the hunger a little bit, so I ate just a slice of sourdough bread. But I was still craving sodium, so I shoveled some just pickled jalapenos into my mouth, thinking it would make me feel like ready for gamerness.
Yeah.
And then unfortunately, I don't know, it just hurts my tummy and my mouth is very warm now.
Oh. I mean, that might happen. I still find jalapenos to be hot. Like, that's on me. I'm just making sure now that I've been deleting the other links as I've been going, so I want to make sure that that the final one actually is on all the platforms. Because I think that...
You burnt that bridge.
From my experience, if you don't, like, back delete the now dead links, people just get baffled and bewildered when they go like, oh, who's streaming? And then there's like 3 links. They're like, oh! This must be an ARG! Anyway, I'm gonna pop the chat out now and actually look at what people have been saying. I'm so sorry, y'all.
They've said celery.
That's good.
Chris, I have to ask you, how familiar are you with the manga/anime Naruto?
I know that he's technically called Nart and that his son is called Bort.
That is true. I'm only I'm about 180 chapters into the manga, so I haven't gotten to Bort yet. Nart is still the child thus far.
Okay.
But I have this new... You remember my Dr. House character? My famous Dr. House character?
Oh, Dr. House, the Diaclona original character. Yes.
Yeah. So I have a new similar character that I wanted to run by you, and I'm not sure... I don't know. I think it's a little bit... It might be a little bit twisted and edgy, but I think you, someone who categorically is the closest thing to the offspring of both the Joker and Sephiroth, I feel like you might have...
That's me.
Appreciation for it. Yeah. So his name is Poopy Naruto.
Okay, the Poopy Nart.
Yeah, no, Poopy Naruto specifically. He is not Nart. Nart is Naruto.
Wouldn't that
this
be
is Poopy Naruto?
Wouldn't that be Unko no Naruto then?
Brother, you're asking the wrong girl. I don't.
Okay.
I barely speak English. I hate to tell you.
Well, the Unko no Naruto. Okay, the poopy Naruto, as they say in the 4Kids dub.
Yeah, if you're a Baka Gaijin Goomba. Are you familiar with Gaijin Goomba?
Yes. I don't remember a ton because this was like something someone told me about years ago, but I remember the name.
You seen his epic rap about how he loves his Goomba wife and her big Goomba boobs?
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's pretty epic.
I have this is new. You know how on, like, say, AOL Instant Messenger or something, you'd have like a little number in a circle when someone has left you a message you haven't read yet?
I hate to tell you, AOL Instant Messenger was before.
You know how on ICQ, when people left you a message, you have
You mean XQC? You know how when you DM XQC?
Chet. So on my YouTube thing, where the plus button is that says engage with your audience, there's a 1 in a blue circle. I'm gonna click it and see what it's trying to say to me. Oh, it's telling me to switch. It's telling me to switch this to a members only live stream while I'm streaming. Thanks.
As if we have not fucked chat enough tonight.
Thanks so much for the suggestion. What a great suggestion, YouTube. I'm gonna take that under advisement. Just to look everyone in the chat in the eye and go like, hey, sounds like y'all are poor, and then the stream just turns off in their face.
Dude, if you a broke boy, just say so. To quote famed streamer Pokemon.
That is bonkers that I can have a free pre-show before the pay-per-view on every stream. That's nuts. Like what?
I'm thinking it's kind of a genius idea. Though, what if I do this and like I turn on the camera and I show the tip of a finger and then I show the tip of a toe, and I'm like, and if you want to see more, and then I pay gate the rest of the stream.
You're so right though. Like, this is I don't mean to go on another tangent, but like I was just dealing with a whole thing where for the entirety of November, some person I've never met or spoken to before says, "Hi, I'm the king of all YouTube partner managers. Come to our boot camp about memberships." And I was like, I'm very busy. I don't have time for this. I'm coming off being sick. But then the messages started saying, like, by the way, don't forget, as we said in the webinar, make sure you get a members-only video up before December 1st, or you will be taken off of the not program, but all partner communication lists and possibilities for having a partner manager ever talk to you again. So I don't know if anyone noticed that on November 30th at like 11:50 p.m., I put up a video I shot in OBS of me complaining that I have to put this video up to stay on an email list while trying to give a minor channel update. Here's the secret, because in the video I said, I split between, I have members and I have patrons. I'm not going to fully dedicate to either, because I think that's foolish right now. So, over on my Patreon, I noticed I could do this, as a free public post, you can go watch the members-only video on my Patreon feed, if you really want to see what I said, to see if I was talking mess on specifically anyone who's not specifically a YouTube member. That's why I don't do member-only videos, because they show up on the public feed saying, hey, poor, you can't see this, and I think that's really mean. So I don't like to do those.
Yeah, they need to make it, like, they did the quality of life where streams don't have to be visible in your regular uploads page. They need to add a tab for members only. Also, I did get the same notification, and when I saw it was like, make sure you upload now or you'll never hear from us again. I was like, don't threaten me with a good time, buddy. I never want to hear from your ass again.
I like being on email lists even if I never use them. And something about that, I was just like, it annoyed me, and then I was like, the thing is, I know I can do this. Oh, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna... So I shot a thing in OBS, and I didn't edit it. I just tried to start talking as soon as I hit start record. And I held very still so that my background blurrer would just stay on. So it looks like almost like a generated clip. I'm holding so still.
You mean like you at TFCon?
Yeah, so it was the scene from that TFCon call, so all the TFCon junk was just on the screen, and I just left it there. I was like, hey, guess what? Member exclusive, you get to see what I looked like for 5 seconds at TFCon Chicago when the connection worked.
I cannot get over the... And I mean, I was there, but I really didn't see the full breadth of it. Nick going up to random people and being like, hey, this is Chris Vangelis. He's my friend, and he's really here. He knows you. He says he knows you.
And then the connection just melting. And the worst part is, half the time, the connection melted...
standing there holding a frozen...
The connection would melt until Nick walked away, and it would come back, sometimes at such speed, I would see him walking away from the table through the camera. So it's like the connection was specifically like, let's make sure that we constantly paint Nick as a lunatic. And so I was like friggin' Pokeroo from Polka Dot Door.
Poetry. They hated him. Can I try? I want to try something to amend latency, but if this makes my audio connection markedly worse, let me know and I can switch back and we can just body it.
Okay. We're trying something. Sorry, I saw earlier on someone saying, is this where we're doing the stream now? Yeah, Elia was having a lot of connection problems on her internet, and I was like, well, the call is working, so I will just try streaming.
Okay, can you say celery right now?
Celery.
Okay, so how is the audio quality? Because I have literally just switched to my phone.
It is markedly worse, but I can turn you up.
Okay, worse or just quieter?
A little. It is definitely quieter and a little bit more like a telephone. It's got some crunch.
Do we think that this is preferable to constantly talking over each other?
Yeah, tell me. I've got her turned up to be in the red, similar to my mic. So aside from it being crunchier, is it audible? I guess you have to talk some more for them to know, but like.
Oh yeah, no. So I semi recently peed on the couch, not for fun. It wasn't recreational. It was an accident. Crunchy goodness. I mean, do I sound like a hyperpop artist?
Yeah, like if it's intelligible, that is, I guess, the main question here, because the latency is definitely better.
I can hear Turtle a little bit behind on the celery.
Also, do you need her louder? I have 2 more decibels I can turn her up if you think that will help. Tin can audio.
What if I hold it up to my? Well, then I can't really play Isaac. Now that I think about it, crunchy, celery, intelligible. This is maybe this is the sign to stop being a streamer. Maybe this is the world telling me that I was not built for this.
No, you just gotta. This is the world throwing obstacles at you. That there's some, I don't know, there's some kind of rock song about it. Like, they throw you obstacles and you walk through the fire, rise from the ashes, stream. Yeah, being louder won't help. Yeah. I want to make sure, like, if it's just that she sounds like a tiny like noise in the bottom of the audio track, then that's one thing. But if she's intelligible, then that's good. Now that you've done that, actually, I'm just curious. Sometimes Discord does this. Flip back to the good mic and see if the latency remains.
Yeah, I just restarted Discord again, so let me hop back in.
She was quieter there because I turned her down, by the way, just in case the mic flipped back on.
Jarvis, are we connected?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Say celery.
Celery.
All right, that was like a 3 to 4 second delay. I don't know. We can fucking.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Obviously, the audio is cleaner.
How about we play some? How about we play some The Binding of Isaac?
Who?
Maybe? How we
Never
consider
did.
this?
Are you calling me a gamer now? What the hell?
I mean, you said the game. Well, I guess you haven't. Do you want to say the gamer's prayer again?
I mean, I haven't said it here, I suppose. Hang on a sec. We can. Because I'm not sure how. Hey, here's a now that we're in a stream that is like, I'm gonna knock heavily on wood. Now that we're in a stream that is currently stable. Ow, my knuckle. Did you all actually hear the gamer's prayer on the previous stream?
Or was it lost?
Now that we've established the lifeboat. Lucy did, okay.
Okay, Lucy did. Okay, so we have international up here. That's okay.
And no did not.
Can I also say I just got in Age of the Prime's Quick Strike. No notes. Fucking incredible figure.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was just writing a thing about a figure tangential to G1 Quick Mix, and I just had the biggest neuron crash when he said Age of the Prime's Quick Strike. So I was like,
okay.
I was like, wait, new line, wait, Beast Wars character, duh. Apparently that, yeah, apparently that's just shown up out west where I am traveling soon. So I might come across one in the wild, and that's kind of exciting. How are you getting it, sir?
I would say it's worth MSRP.
Well, what Lai did is she's gotten in through me with the shadow government, and so we used my nefarious connections to exchange precisely 1 human life for 1 deluxe Age of the Prime's Quick Strike, as is the bartering system in the shadow broker dark web.
Yeah, so you know on YouTube, like when you. It's like how you can start the YouTube partner program when you get either X number of regular views or X number of short views. It's like that, but for content creators, you either get 9,000 subscribers or you commit enough sins, and then Prime versus Prime becomes your close personal friend.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm about to tangent again, but I just had to explain my version of Prime versus Prime in my world to a friend who has nothing to do with Transformers or YouTube. It just sort of came up naturally, and I was like, "Oh yeah, this guy." And they're like, "Oh, is he like a good guy back?" I was like, "Oh, I don't know him. I just know him as the ball stomp lactation guy." And they're like, there's this long pause, and it's like, "What does he do on YouTube?" It's like, "Oh, toy reviewer." Like, what toys? And I was like, "Transformers." And they're like, "What?" I'm like, oh, right. You didn't read my brain when I said the ball stomp lactation guy. So I've never watched a Prime versus Prime video properly. I've only seen the clip where he's showing the articulation on Rekgar's chest lasers, saying, these nipples, something, something, imagine how much these can lactate. And then I saw the clip where he shows Solus Prime's foot and says, imagine taking a kick in the knackers from these bad boys. So in my personal headcanon, I've decided that Prime vs. Prime's entire brand is built around stomping balls and lactation jokes. And the long game on this is if PvP ever comes to a convention I'm at, I'm going to try to befriend him, but entirely under the context that that is what I know him for. And I think that's the ultimate test of character, because if he rolls with it, then hey, maybe he's kind of cool. If he seems really put off that I put an arm around his shoulder and say, hey man, I love the ball stomp lactation stuff, and if he's like, get away from me, then like, hey, maybe, you know, dude's got to calm down a little bit. I don't know. But that's that's my long.
I don't know.
plan.
I mean, to be fair, if someone came up to me at a convention and was like, I love the Dr. Cumfield guy and Poopy Naruto. Actually, no, I'd be pogged out of my gourd.
Right.
Never mind. If
Right.
PvP can't laugh about it, there's.
That's my check, because I think I'm charitable. I think there is a decent chance, because I have no idea what he's like as a person, that if PvP, because he may never even go to a convention, who knows? But if he did, and he came to Toronto of all places, and he put up with that, and it was like, what at worst was like, I don't know what you're talking about, but hi, and he's willing to hear me out, then like, hey, you know, there's something there. There's something there. I can fix him.
Okay, Kevin wants us to explain the. I don't know. That feels like I'm not explaining your fantasies of violence. Can you play the Binding of Isaac, please?
Yeah, what a good idea. What a good idea.
It's been so.
I think you're the host.
I'm gonna play Judas. Who's your go-to?
I can't remember.
Well, you have to ready up though.
Yeah, who should I? If I haven't played in a while, do I just want the extra chunk of heart?
I mean, yeah, her damage. I mean, that would be a good complimentary because I'm playing Judas and he has heavy attack, low health. You have low attack, heavy health. It's
Yeah.
it's a good combo.
I'll do what do you call it? I'll be the healer. I'll do support.
Magdalene. All right. Did you ready up?
Oh yeah, tab to red. There we go. What a good noise.
Up.
Okay.
Okay.
Please tell me that my
Okay.
rebinding worked. Hang on. Hang on a sec. It didn't.
Okay.
take.
The latency. Game latency is not looking great thus far.
Wow.
Are you
okay.
getting this? Are you getting this frame? Oh my Jesus Christ!
This
man.
is. Oh,
What is this?
your ping is doing funny things. I don't know if you can. Is my ping doing anything funny on your end? Because yours is doing.
Yours looks crazy. Do you want to try hosting?
Maybe. Oh, hang on. Here we go. All right, so this works. Okay, now I'm gonna ask out. I can't ask out. I have to use the controller. What's up? Exit game. All right, online. Friend, hang on. I am going to hide this just in case it shows stuff.
I think it just shows the screen names of your Steam friends.
Okay. It was just mode normal, right?
Yeah.
Creating
I mean that's what we were
lobby.
playing.
Oh, LB to invite. Where? Oh, jeez. Oh, there you are.
Okay, I've been invited. I've been invited twice.
Oh, I hit the button twice. There you are.
I'm joining. Okay.
Yeah.
Ready? Let's see how the ping looks now. Uh-oh.
Oh, oh,
Okay.
Oh.
No better.
oh. This is good. This is a. This is a.
All right, let's see how we do.
Yeah. No,
Let's do
we're just
this.
gonna kick this thing's ass. Is what we're gonna do. Oh, I just sucked along through. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It gives us so much time to react. It
Yeah.
gives us so much time to react.
This is actually better gaming. This is better gaming. It's good because I'm
Yeah.
so green. You know, I'm it's been a while since I played, so this is a good handicap for me.
Yeah.
I don't remember what these are.
So do we?
Oh, I forgot
do
to turn
we
the
get
game back
the
on.
option like it.
There you go.
Oh, is it a blank screen?
Yeah, I turned it off so it wouldn't show my Steam your Steam username because I don't know. I just realized it's right under you this whole time.
That's okay. So I don't know if when you pick up an item, it makes the other one disappear.
It
or
does.
Okay, it does. But do you? Oh, well, okay.
You're on
So I
cross
guess
horns.
you get
It's
the
good.
next item.
Yeah, I had never played any version of this multiplayer, so this is all the learning experience.
Yeah, the all the drop trains is actually a really cool feature.
Yeah, no, I think it's better than rollback, because like we don't need all that fighting game nonsense that all those wusses in their quote unquote 1v1 quote unquote experience make use of.
Yeah.
Whoop! Oh, this actually, yeah, this is a.
Look at your dodges. It's perfect.
Yeah, I didn't think that I was gonna be able to react. Oh wow! I get the.
No, that's fine. I activated my demon book to do more damage for
Yeah.
them. Don't even worry about it.
I think that's a question I had like a year ago when you first mentioned that they were doing this, where I was like, well, what about the full screen effects? Like, does that just flood the screen on both ends? It does. Oh, do I have to come
so
down
does
here?
Does the camera also
Oh no!
like? Are you off screen right now for
Yeah,
yourself? Or
when
are
here,
you
watch.
focused
I'm
on
gonna go
screen?
off screen and I'm gonna turn into a dot up here.
Okay, so why is it focused on me? You're the host.
On my end, it's focused on me.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh! This is still a little bit.
So I wonder if this is like Isaac based or if this is our internet issues.
I think it. Oh, so your. I don't know if you want to take a look at the stream briefly. Your ping bar is basically flying from 1 bar to 3 bars constantly, just up and down as
So
though.
is yours.
Yeah, our ping bars are just flying around. Mr. Turtle saying, just watching the Wi-Fi bar at the top having a full-on panic attack.
No, it's like epic.
The
Alright,
boss
this is
name
one of
coming
the-
in was all funny
Raccoon.
too. Yeah. Whoop.
Oh, also, you might want to. Do you want advice or do you want to just rock and roll?
Oh, if you got advice, I'm fine to take some advice.
I'd say use your active item right now. You're 1 full heart short. You're more than
Oh.
1 full heart short now, and it gives you a heart back.
I'm just remembering. Oh,
And
there
it
we go.
Charges once every 4 runes.
Left
Yeah, there you go.
trigger. That's what it was. I'm just being efficient with my resources. That's all.
Yeah.
Every now and then, it's briefly. By the way, if any of you are like, "Wow, this looks choppy," no, it doesn't. You're seeing a perfect representation of. I'm gonna take this. Wait.
Well,
What
there's
is it?
wait, we get 2.
Now we get 2.
So we get 2. We get 2 boss items, but only 1 item room item.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay,
I mean, you needed the stem cell, so that's fine.
that's damn true. I got a little buddy now.
And I got rapid fire,
My
which
little
is
guy.
this is interesting with the stream lag.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Tarantula Ace. I thought that too. The ping bar is moving so wildly. I thought it was a live mic thing. Like I thought it was doing the waveform of you talking, because it's bouncing around so much.
But now I'm not even sure because it looks like it is moving with your voice. Owie.
I watched yours move like when you weren't talking. I'll be quiet for
Okay.
like a full 5 seconds.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the spiky doors. So
Yeah.
they
By the way,
hurt
I just want to say, what a show of generosity that when I said I'll be quiet for a full 5 seconds, Lai did not immediately say, thank God, thank Christ, finally.
I mean, I'll I'll be honest. The thought did cross my mind, but I felt like it would be BM if it was on your stream.
No,
If
but-
we were in my stream, no holds barred.
Yeah. So it took me also like a full 1/1000 seconds to gauge what BM meant there, because I was like, body modification.
Bowel movement, actually.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Wait, I need that.
Oh, sorry.
You son of a bitch! You have your health.
I
You
was-
have healing. You son of a bitch.
I was down. I didn't have a perfect heart. You know, I I needed it for my purposes. Here, I'll tank.
Dude, none of us have a perfect heart. That's
Oh,
why none of
I
us
can't
are
take
making
that
it to the to the Egyptian afterlife. We're not balanced.
No, they'll let me in. I
Oh,
gotta.
careful.
Yeah, you. We're,
Oh wait, okay. So these ones with gold rims, you can move them.
Oh.
So you can just
Okay.
bada boom, easy peasy.
I was about to say, like, where's the golden angle?
Does anybody want to I don't know. We have I bet we have some intrepid watchers in chat. Does anybody want to look up if this is a common issue?
Yeah.
Because I saw that I did actually see the reviews for the DLC were mixed to negative for like performance reasons, but I did not think it was going to be this bad.
Like, all things considered, when your brain adjusts to it as far as hand-eye coordination, it is survivable. It's just suboptimal.
Yeah, but I mean, it's gonna go crazy when we have difficult boss patterns. You should take this, by the way. It's a crazy damage up.
Ooh, okay. I got it. Yeah. I got blood in my...
Pretty common to this like excessive degree. Now you got that. Look at these dots. See, this is just you're training for the real game.
Yeah. No, my Isaac muscle memory is coming back. Like, I'm reacting with my fingers without looking at the chop. Like, you know how in Isaac when trio of worms shows up, you're like, well, I'm gonna move in an arc and shoot at the other direction. Like, I'm naturally
Yep.
doing... Okay, it's common. All right, so what you're seeing is actually just the real game. We're honored, we're humbled, honored, and proud to share with you the Binding of Isaac Repentance Plus beta multiplayer experience. I'm screwed. Okay.
No, you're good. You're chilling. It's not even a problem.
The 3 bullets
Have you?
lagged at me in a way where it's like I have bullet time, but I can only watch myself get shot.
I'm imagining the Matrix scene, but instead of him doing cool moves, he just gets shot over
Yeah, oh,
and over again in really slow motion.
It's like the slow-mo drug in Dread.
Oh fuck! I forgot. Yeah. What is it called? Like rewind, YouTube Rewind. Ah, that's hot.
Oh, I forgot YouTube Rewind is a real thing. Sorry, I was just like, what's YouTube Rewind?
See, it's confusing now because there's like the YouTube's copy of Spotify Wrapped.
Oh, yeah.
The YouTube Wrapped bullshit.
So this is one of the first times where I'm just one of these people. I saw it. It said, click to check this out. And I went like, not on your life, pal. And I went back to watching my VTuber VODs.
Did you not want to know?
I was just like, I don't know. I was in a bad mood. And I was just like, don't tell me what I do. I know what I do.
I am me!
Oh, this is friggin' divide and conquer. This is friggin' the pincer maneuver. This is Julius Caesar type. Yeah.
I got it still. See, the problem is that you get so used to the frames that when it speeds up again, it's over.
Yeah, you're just running into a
basically dead
wall.
meat.
The slow-mo drug in Dread was literally called slow-mo. That's the actual name of the drug. I have a
Is it
key.
actually? Really?
Yeah, because
We both have the key.
Dread is like the production and dispensation of the illegal drug slow-mo. I always remember the delivery tones because I like that movie a lot. There's a heart up there.
Oh, it's called slow-mo?
Yeah.
Oh shit, there is. I'm stupid.
That's what I thought you were going for, and you walked past.
I wanna-
you walked past it. I was like, "Damn, that's hardcore." All right.
I'm playing as an ascetic. I don't do that here. Also, I think I can get us a free. Did I put that in the right? Nope. Don't fall in there. Don't
Okay.
fall in there.
Okay.
I fucked up. Lois. I'm wondering what the logic is. You notice the doors close and reopen every time we leave?
Oh, yeah, I think that's because it did that since the beginning. Like, that's tied into the whole, like, it's checking the room to see if it's empty. So you always...
Like, it's done that for you in single player?
Yeah,
or...
I remember, like...
What?
Hang on, this is gonna be... Oh, I need to go up! I need to go up! Okay.
Ah! Okay.
Like, this is good...
What
Oh,
would Naruto
this is good player player etiquette, because it's like, it's teaching me when to be predictive! And, oh, this...
This one is awful because it will often path to you and then walk away right before it hits you.
Yeah, and
so it'll make you
there's soul
piss your
hearts.
Pants, but it won't actually kill you.
You should grab the
Yeah,
spirit hearts.
I'll take one, you take the other, though.
Okay.
Because if we can manage to avoid red heart damage next floor, we could get a devil deal, possibly.
Also, red heart in the top right if you want to top up your...
Oh shit, yeah. I'll take that for sure. Also, you can have this one. It raises your lowest stat, so I think you'll get like a damage or a speed up or something.
Oh, yeah, it's speed up for sure.
Ooh, I got tears up. Let's go, bitch.
Yeah.
Alright. It's nice of the game to run kind of smoothly now, when there's nothing to fight.
Yeah. Aris, you had the Baja Blast pie. I thought that's like you have to get there at 5 in the morning, or did they just make more?
Yeah, isn't it like 30 full US dollars?
Well, it's because it's an
like
entire...
more than one quick strike.
It's because it's an entire pie, because they're like, we don't slice this. For crying out loud. Okay.
Oh, it got me posthumously, dude. It's like Prince with all
Jesus,
his
it shot at you and then I ran into... Oh my god.
We're so good at this game. It's incredible. Also, is it me or is it running smoother suddenly?
Yeah, no, same. Well, sort of.
For a second. Ooh, you can take this one. I took the last item room.
Alrighty. I'm a bleeder.
I believe that it'll randomly make you fire like a spurt of blood.
Oh,
I have a pencil in your eye.
There it is.
Yeah, there you go. Look at that. Yeah.
Why did I stick a pencil in my...
You remember in Spider-Man 3 when Tobey Maguire is like,
oh yeah,
put pee in your eye? So you're doing that, but with a pencil.
I'm
You're like the
to-
Joker, actually. The Joker would have been a better pull now that I think about it.
Nah. I'm like Poopy Maguire from Poopy Naruto. He's like, I'm gonna poop in your eye.
That's a quick way to get pink eye, I've been told.
Oh yeah, for real.
Not much good here.
Yeah, no, I got 7 bombs. I don't
I-
need another one.
To be clear, we have a shared. You keep saying I.
Oh, that's
This is,
shared.
this is not. Yeah,
Okay, I
these are
didn't-
all of these are all of ours.
I'm glad that you told me that before that became really critical. I was just like, it's weird how they're just
No,
not
it's okay. Just use some of your bombs.
Yeah. I just thought it was like, oh, I guess they're not giving me perfect information.
Oh, what the hell? Why are they following you? What the fuck is going on? Okay, don't take another hit. If you can avoid taking another hit, we might get
guy
a...
landed
Alright,
on you.
never mind.
That guy landed on you.
Never mind.
Sorry, you're back. All right.
He heard me. He heard me talking shit.
There's,
He heard me talking
this
shit.
is an untenable boss situation. Like, it's beatable. It's just, why are there so many?
I think it's because there's 2 of us. This is getting out. Wait! If you... Okay, so you had only a half heart missing.
Oh, I just
but
used
when
my
you
heart.
used your... Yeah, it gave me one.
What?
Yeah, so I think if you overheal, it will give me the difference.
I didn't overheal.
Ooh, speed up is really good for you.
I had a full empty.
Oh.
I think
Does
it's
it work for both of us?
I guess. Okay, that's new information. That's
This is interesting. You want to take the unidentified pill?
always. Well, I missed it because I'm too fast. What is
I
that?
got it.
Right trigger?
No, right bumper.
Or right bumper. Okay. Yeah, I can see forever.
Oh, that shows us. So if we travel back through the floor, we can find the secret rooms. They'll be open to us.
Yeah.
Speaking of peculiar drug-based situations, I was at work today, and you know, with like art preservation and framing and stuff, sometimes we have to use chemicals to like clean pieces safely, or like contend with delicate things.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing some heads up.
Bro!
Oh, you
Not me!
But I was doing some cleaning, and my coworker was like, "Oh yeah, use this; it'll get the stain off of the paper." And then he was like, "Hey, you know what this is?" And I was like, "What?" And he smelled it, and then so I like instinctively was like, "Okay, I guess I'll smell it." And I took a whiff of it, and like I felt like a head rush, and it smelled like pool cleaning fluid or whatever.
Just...
And he was like, "Yeah, that's the same stuff that's in poppers. Like if you go to a nightclub." This is what it smells like.
I was about to say, like, was it just like a bunch of like whippet gas or whatever?
It was a liquid.
Oh.
And I was like, what do poppers feel like? And he was like, I mean, you could take a whiff. And I was like, what are you talking about, man? We're at work.
I mean, you could always just, oh man, you could always just try.
I mean, genuinely though, like my boss wasn't there, and he was like, yeah, it only lasts a minute. So a little part of me was like, who would it hurt aside from my brain composition, probably.
Yeah, I mean, with that stuff, there's always the thing where someone tells you, oh, it lasts a minute, and then afterwards, like, at least my constitution says so.
As soon as you take it. Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
So if I would recommend you hit this, because
Yeah.
you can hit it and then use your use your Yum Heart for me.
Yeah, here we go.
That healed me too.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But we could get an item out of. Oh, pick that up. Speed up. Or wait, do you need speed? Well, you have it.
I'm nimble.
Yeah, you're nimble. You're basically Jack. You're nimble and quick. Oh, I just realized I had top chat on. Hold on. Let's see am I missing anyone? No. Okay,
I don't think so. I try to set my chat so it doesn't hide stuff, but like the friggin' anti-violence YouTube bot is out of my control. You should get those.
You can't even say you're gonna pee yourself.
There's one more heart up there if you want to top up.
Oh, that's true. I don't know. I was like, I can't pick it up because I only have a half heart and I want to min-max, but we're leaving the floor. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, there's a half heart there.
I mean, I had full health. It's fine.
It could have been perfect. It could have been absolutely perfect.
It's gonna be so crazy going back to like single player. It's gonna run so smooth, and I'm gonna be so confused.
Fly through the wall. Oh.
Oh.
That was me forgetting which Isaac was me. I think that's just gonna happen sometimes for me.
No, I mean it's perfectly natural. This guy's a bitch. Yep.
Also, there's a couple keys in the previous room. Or one, I forgot.
Weren't they behind things?
I thought it was...
They blocked off.
Oh, that's a hole.
Yeah, there's a...
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I walked right
buddy.
into the spikes. I hate it.
We do not want to pick this up. Well, it's high risk, high reward, because it fires occasionally. Like, it hovers around you and it fires, and as soon as it comes into contact with an enemy, it explodes. So if an enemy's near you, it will do the explosive damage to you.
With the latency we have, I think that will end up just being our undoing.
Yeah, so probably not.
Oh, the butthole.
Yeah, there's a lot of enemies in this game, and that's the end of the sentence. I don't know if you noticed, there are actually a lot of them.
It's true. I want to blow that up.
You might want to use your Yum Heart now, by the way.
Oh, good call.
Yeah. Okay.
I fumbled that.
Oh, son of a bitch. Your lead pencil's paying off, though. See, this is Isaac teaches you very important lessons, like stick a lead pencil in your eye to become more powerful.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
Okay.
This will be
Surprise.
Easy clap. Easy clap. Super. I did that on purpose. I wanted more coins.
Actually, yeah. Well, no, it doesn't give you more coins. He takes away some of your coins
You know, they don't have to know that.
when he does damage to you.
See, look at all these coins. Look at these coins we got.
We got a nickel. We got a nickel back. It's okay.
Yeah. We got a
Chad Kroger.
I was about to say a whole bunch of Linkin Park lyrics. Those are not correct. Uh-oh. Am I still on? Am I still on? Okay. Still on.
Hello?
Yeah.
Are we back? Are we back? I froze completely. Okay.
It froze on my end with the game, but then I was like, there are like 8 points of failure that could be the cause for anything.
Yeah, this stream is held together with duct tape and glue.
But what? Oh right, okay, it's a bomb. But what duct tape and glue?
I want to say framers glue. Yeah.
Woof,
I want to say framers glue. It holds wood together.
Okay. I forgot. I make noises when I play Massacre
What am I
games.
doing?
You're flexing. You're like, you don't even friggin' need this.
Fuck me.
Don't
Okay, this
need
guy's
it.
easy at least.
Don't need it. Oh, just stick your head up.
He's gonna do a wacky thing though.
Does he do a laser?
Like a wacky little.
Oh no, he's.
No, but he does a pretty cantankerous rotation of bullets. I would say.
I hate these worms because these are like Elden Ring enemies where they pop up and they just stare at you, and the moment you're like, oh, it's not you, and they're like, huh.
Oh. Oh. Still no devil deal. Well.
There's a double heart over here. If you, oh, we don't. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. If you want, that's a damage up. If you need more damage.
Oh, I love damage. Occasionally I belch a yeah, take the HP. Occasionally I belch out a pile of blood.
Well, yeah, that's natural. Okay, I think we can go.
Yeah.
Actually, we're doing okay.
All things
I wouldn't say
considered.
this is pro gaming necessarily. Yeah.
Oh, is I was about to say Linkin Park. That's not who we're talking about. The band we're talking about.
Nickelback.
Nickelback. Are they the This Photograph band?
Yeah, he looks at this photograph every time he doesn't make him laugh.
Right, and the image just looks like him going like, photograph!
He's holding it like,
Oh, shit. Okay.
like you hold up a dog by
Yeah,
the scruff.
but like a dog that you don't own where you're like, look at this.
Do you go to the dog park and pick up dogs you don't own?
Whose is this?
Picking up every single dog regardless of their vicinity to an owner saying, who is this?
Like, there are a lot of Canadian bands I just don't really listen to, alright? Like, oh, the radioactive blood! Okay, we're good.
My turn to take a popper.
Friends till the end.
Oh yeah, I
There's a
produce
word.
flies.
There's not a word, there's a VO for that now.
Yeah, oh wow, you have not played in a minute,
Not in a while. No, I walked right into it. Part time! You should grab that.
Yeah.
Take it easy, mushroom man! By the way, wait, that's a fly. That's a fly. That's not a... Okay, we're good. If you're curious about the... Let me check something. The QR code that's floating on the top right of the screen. You should check that out. That's my Extra Life link. This stream is, in a way, also relevant to Extra Life. We are raising money for sick kids in Canada, in Ontario specifically. And there's a whole bunch of goals and milestones. You can hover over a bar to see what we're close to. Whatever we hit by the end of the year, I will be streaming in January. You'll note there's things like an expert dissertation on randomized topics. There's hard karaoke, Axsmith in the chat with the hard link if you don't want to scan a random QR code, but you do. Oh, Lai, you should grab the half heart because you're down a half heart.
Damn, he's always telling me to do this. And for some reason, always not picking him up.
I'm just, I'm a heartfelt gamer. Mischievous Turtle, thank you so much.
Heart.
I just realized we don't have a map. It's one of those ones. Oh, this is an X rock. Hang on, I'm gonna blow this rock up.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah, you should grab that because you've got one less than me.
All right. We are almost at equivalent power levels.
Yeah.
But I will accept your generosity nonetheless.
I have hard
there any,
karaoke plans already, because I just do hard karaoke by myself at night sometimes. Oh no, these the suck vortexes are no good with latency.
Yeah, luckily we get to avoid the blowjob brothers.
Yeah.
That's I don't know how well you remember Kabuto. That is what my friends and I refer to Kick Hopper and Punch Hopper.
Oh,
as.
the Hell Brothers or the Blow? They are both definitely.
They are both. They're definitely. They're like Nancy Reagan. They're blowing each other in hell.
They were, in the year 2006 and 2007, the Hopper Hell Brothers were the coolest thing that anyone ever created. Like, we the fandom, were obsessed with them.
I thought it was always an ironic thing. Was there a genuine, like, this is actually the sickest shit?
It was partly because the show, like, got a little ironic with them, but also they were so aesthetic. And also they were, like, the first time in a long time that there was just straight up, like, hey, do you remember Kamen Rider 1 from the 70s? Because these two guys are kind of him. And it's like, oh, damn. There's a whole Kamen Rider thing of, like, before Decade came out, it was, like, hugely exciting if there was, like, a picture of another one in the background. And, like, you'd be like, wow, they're referencing other shows! And now it's just like, whatever.
Or, like, if, the designs are referential, like how Kuga had that one, Grongi who looked just like, who basically was just Ichigo.
Yeah. Like, stuff like that was the heights of excitement, because it's like, there was so little cross-referential stuff that the first episode of Decade has this whole sequence, which is this, like, I was an insufferable person in 2009. 2009? When the first episode of Decade came out, I was insufferable. Because I was like, look, all of them are touching! It's amazing!
Yeah, I actually watched the first 3 episodes of Decade because I was like, oh, I can watch it without having watched all of, what is that, Heisei Phase 1?
Yeah.
But then after watching the first arc with Kuga and the Blowjob Brothers appearing, I was like, well, I need to watch the other shows. It's gonna hit so much harder if I've seen all of them.
They went, the Blowjob Brothers showing up was Decade kind of like trying really hard to tell everyone like, no, this one's for you. Like, it was almost to the point of too hard. But if you've seen the opening of episode 1,
the case.
yeah, if you've seen
the opening of episode 1 is insanity.
So imagine that you've just spent nearly a decade of Kamen Riders from other shows never get to touch. They don't show up in shows together. It happens once in a while as a gag, once every 5 to 6 years maybe. It's like whatever, and then you get the opening of Decade number 1, and you get little 25-year-old me. Who doesn't have the advantage of the knowledge of the 2020s, for better and for worse, going like, the train of time with the bull theme has the bull-themed Ryuki Rider on it, and that's thematic! Whoa!
I first of all, kind of horrible for you to say little 25-year-old me when that is my current age. Second of all. It's like if Endgame was Kino instead of just being an incredible theater experience.
Oh yeah, it's just like,
also, I would heavily recommend using your Yomahara presently.
I was waiting for you to take a hit.
Yeah. Whatever you say, buddy.
Yeah, Endgame, part of the reason why Endgame didn't hit as hard for me is by the time I saw that movie, I was like, I've seen this already. I know what's going on here. This is... I've ridden this railroad before. Also,
We're getting a lot of health, at least.
Yeah, like we got even health bars almost, so that's pretty good. I also like calling any version of me that is still from the YouTube era tiny little whatever age me, because I think it's kind of just amusing.
I just want to go back to that. The what brothers? They're the Blowjob Brothers.
The Blowjob Brothers. I'm
it's
sorry.
Not that they. It's not that they canonically suck each other off.
There's no
but
proof they
definitely
didn't.
do. But
Yeah.
it's that. Yeah, there's no proof they didn't. But also, it's an energy. If you have met two men, then I'm very sorry. No, but if you've met two men, who behave in a certain way, you will know that they are the blowjob brother. How the fuck did you do that? What the hell? I was doing a whole. I was doing a whole thing.
I read the patterns. I just read the patterns. What?
It was in Japanese, wasn't it? You goddamn weeaboo.
Now that you've seen a bunch of Kamen Rider, actually, at some point, I was like, I need to get Lion for a stream where I just debrief on the Kamen Rider you've been watching.
Yeah.
Because I'm curious, but so I'm going to present to you a concept now that we knew of back in the aughts. Like we sort of, this was a known thing, and maybe you've noticed it now. So in the year 2000, let's say 2, when they did Kamen Rider Ryuki, that's when I think this was properly identified. There's a bit of it in Agito, but Ryuki is when it felt like, oh no, they know what they're doing. Especially in the 2000s, like Kabuto, right? Would you believe it if I told you that Kamen Rider back then was for a mixture of young boys and the mothers of young boys who are at home while the father is at work?
I am aware of the Joe Odagiri effect.
Okay.
I have I've read the article. I do know of the effect that he had on women, and I appreciate it because, and this isn't, I don't mean this as a dig to him or anybody who looks like him. He's not like Hollywood handsome. He's just very he's like very charming and kind of a cutie pie, and I kind of appreciate that beauty standard instead of just like the most jacked man to ever be.
You should see him more, well, I say more recently, this is now like 5+ years old, but there's a show, it's on Netflix, it should be findable elsewhere, called Midnight Diner.
Do you want the knife?
I mean, you've got you've got already higher damage than me, right? So like, you should be just well,
but like, my damage output is better, so it would make more sense. I think you should take the knife.
I love the knife. I love to stab.
Let's
walk into things. So in Midnight Diner, you get like more recent Joe Odagiri, where he has taken on a lot of the qualities that made Johnny Depp very popular.
That's not okay. I'm gonna need you to explain that because now
I just remembered there's like a whole bunch of qualities non-physical. A lot of the physical qualities that made, let's say, a Pirates 1 era Johnny Depp popular. So like, imagine the Joe Odagiri you saw. Now he's got like this perpetual like drifter, not beard but stubble, but it's longer than stubble.
Okay.
His hair is very magnificent. I don't want to fart. Well, no, I'm farting. And he's got like this. I saw the pictures of him from the Kuga 25th anniversary. He looks very he does look like Johnny Depp. I'll give you that much. Yeah. Ooh, I think I'm gonna take this because it gives red hearts, and you already have a red heart generator. Yeah. Now, I should say, usually if I refer to the Johnny Depp like attraction factor, I'm fully objectifying him in that sense.
As you should.
But yeah, I've been really enjoying catching bits and pieces of your reactions to what took me real time to watch, because I saw basically all those shows as they were airing, which was also a worse experience in some cases.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I can't imagine having to. We've rung this bell before, but Geats must have been miserable week to week. It is such a you need to watch it. It is a show meant to be binged.
Oh, there we go. I don't know what that was. To me, it's actually like Geats. I could probably deal to some. I walked into it to some degree. They're puking rancid. Oh, I hate it. Geats I could probably deal with because they would give you at least a little nugget of meat every week. But like in the 2000s, there were times where it just felt like nothing's happening. Like or they wouldn't give you a piece of meat, they'd give you like a crumb of bread that came with the meat. To the point where I would forget plot points while the show was airing.
friends till the end.
Oh, you got the board state going on here.
What?
Oh, that's a card games thing. You've got board state.
Okay.
You're generating helpers. Friggin'
Not to the degree I would like to be, but yeah. But I got a little bit of hired help.
I hate mom. Oh, right, we're at mom.
Well, I mean, just put her knife in her leg.
Yep. Drop near me, not on me, but near me, please. Where are you?
Okay,
oh,
so
God.
the blue mom drops less frequently, and she has more health.
Oh, I died.
That's awkward. Why did I not pop the Book of Belial? What is she thinking? But yeah, no, Ryder's been great so far.
I can still shoot.
Honestly, wait, where are you?
I'm a ghost.
Shit, you're a little ghost.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go. Ow, that's cool. Good ghostler. But yeah, no, Ryder's great. It's kind of made me resent how much bad Transformers media there is, to be honest.
Oh, Ryder also has the advantage of there's just like severely more of it.
Mm.
I want the shoe.
Oh my god, you might get the Yes Mother transformation. What the hell? Why is it now 60 frames per second? What's going on? I also hate to shit on people's parade about a female primary rider. I don't think it's ever gonna happen because, like, as reductive as it might be, like, Toei sees Rider as like the boy show, which it is.
Yeah,
because didn't they want to do a female rider for which one was it? Was it Revice that they wanted a female rider?
Revice I can't remember much about because the one actor I was too annoyed reading about him, so I didn't really watch Revice.
Who was it? Revy or Vice?
It's Vice's voice actor Subaru. He has a whole thing, and he may or may not be just wildly ignorant, but also he was born and raised in, or not born and raised, but he was raised in America and worked Broadway. So there's a lot of people who go like, "Hey, he just doesn't understand what's wrong with blackface," and it's like,
oh wow, okay, that was.
Also,
I thought it was gonna be something minor. That's great.
Also, he typically is always called upon to voice in dubs for black characters and black actors, which makes it weirder. And his talent agency is smart enough to tell him simply never ever say one goddamn thing about this. Simply shut your mouth. Never talk about the thing. We're gonna make sure that it's deleted. It will only exist in Streisand effect. Never respond. Never talk about it. So it's hard to tell where he's at now.
That's crazy. Jesus Christ.
So it's nothing against the show really, and like, my understanding is the show's fine. It's just like when it was airing, this was also like right before I bailed on Twitter. So there was just enough Twitter nonsense for me to to feel. Oh, there's one down there. Oh god.
Oh come on, man. It's okay. I'll pay. I think we can use that machine that's at the beginning of every floor to revive you or whatever.
Yeah, I didn't know there was one on the bottom. That thing friggin'.
It's okay. You gotta relearn the attack patterns.
Yeah. Escalated.
Yeah,
you know what though? That means none of you. I was worried it was going to be the chat going like, "Let's just start talking about Subaru," and it's like, I'm glad that we're not. Oh yeah, PT also. Yeah, PT. Well, yeah. At the same time, the voice actor had an entire episode in Revice where he guest starred as himself, and the characters kept glazing him, the person.
That's so embarrassing.
Oh, I hit the key block. I hate it.
That's fine. We got plenty.
Okay, yeah,
good
whatever.
Call not to kill them. Good call not to kill them.
Under control. Under control. What I will say is Kamen Rider Eins, I think, is progress in the realm of what is likely possible. It probably helps that it's full-on nepotism, but it's the kind of nepotism I'm fine with, unless she sucks. I don't know. As a person.
Can you explain what Eins is to me? Because I'm not.
Eins is,
people are saying
it's
they're
German.
Remaking...
It's German for one. Oh, you mean?
Right. No, like.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I meant more like on a conceptual level,
Yeah.
but I appreciate the translation.
I'm used to a lot of people just not knowing that German is a language in conversation, so like...
Well, I mean, I also didn't know that, but I was specifically asking.
Yeah, so
Also,
it's...
use your yum heart.
Oh,
Friend.
good call.
Use your yum heart. There you go.
It's Eins because she is out of character. The actor is the daughter of the guy who played Kamen Rider 1. And his son played a younger version of himself in a movie a year or 7 ago. I can't remember when it happened.
Oh, watch out! Down.
Okay, now you're just done for. I'm gonna walk right up to you. There we go.
You stepped on his blood poop. You stepped on his poopy Naruto ability.
It was worth it. It was worth it. So there's a female-led Rider series that is a web-exclusive series called Kamen Riders Girls Remix, where I've watched the first, I think 2 it is. It's kind of neat, because the first episode is literally every female Kamen Rider character from, like, double onwards, just, they all meet up. It seems like they're all actually just pals, and they meet up, and they have a little mystery to solve, and all but one of them happen to also be... that guy just jumped all over me. All but one of them can transform, so it's kind of neat in that it's just a squad of female rider characters who are, you know, girl powering. And it sounds like they're going to end it as a trilogy, with the culmination being Kamen Rider Eins, and the villain being the evil version of Kamen Rider Femme, who is Kamen Rider Fatale. Because, get it, because Femme Fatale, it's wordplay. But Girls Remix was pretty cool. I liked it, so I'm happy that they're doing one more and finding a cool, like, kind of capper for it.
Is it being... Does it feel like it's being written in a respectful fashion? Like, is it written by women? Because I do have concerns about it being like the
So I don't...
Like the endgame scene.
Yeah, it's... What I'll say is it doesn't feel like the A-Squad endgame scene of just, like, we, the women characters, are on screen together. Like, they... I hate this word when I'm talking about fictional characters, but, like, they interact. You know, whatever that means. Oh, I have half a thingy. Don't get hit.
No, you're good.
Don't get hit.
You're good.
Shh, I forgot that that's what this one
just
does.
stay mobile. His little cum puddles don't hurt. Just stay mobile. All you gotta do is move around. These are his only attacks. He just does big stomps. You're all good.
He's chasing me too. He knows I'm the low health one. Oh, I was trying to set up a knife kill. I did.
You're back already. Let's go. You can take that.
Hubris. Luck up, hooray.
They gave the sister character. Oh, they gave the ghost sister. I'm actually on ghost right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can't remember anymore which one she is. Because the first Girls Remix was very focused on the Revice girls, like Jean and the Mosquito one. I haven't actually
Those
properly...
are the lesbians, right? I was told at the beginning of my writer journey that I should watch Revice because there are lesbians.
There's definitely... Oh, it's acid poop. I didn't realize.
Ah!
There's definitely a vibe. The Girls Remix kind of is interesting, partly in that, you know how there's sort of just... In Kamen Rider, you've maybe noticed that, like, in addition to the Joe Odagiri effect, it's really easy to read at least a third of the main characters as just straight up gay, right? Like,
they're all so in love with each other.
They're very handsy. They're very, like, you know, I care a lot about you as a rival, straight up, and by that I mean maybe just kiss you, etc., etc. And it's not like, you know, straight up like that in Girls Remix, but there is a little bit of that energy going on. I remember, at least as I recall. I haven't watched it for like a year. But I remember thinking, like, they're getting a little bit of that, like, hey, maybe Kamen Riders just like to hug really tight and long. I don't know.
It's just girly thing. Oh, son of a bitch.
I was like, where the hell is it? Where's the revive thing?
Back in the...
Here.
Oh, yeah, right here. We're running low on revive funds.
It's fine. We're just gonna find greed again, and then we're set.
Yeah, it's nice to know that homoerotic tension is a commonality in all of Rider, because, like, I mean, as someone whose second show was Gav, I don't. You haven't watched Gav, right?
I have not yet. No.
It is so Okay, walk into him. Walk into him.
He's a the freaking worm. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Well. We got sins? We have our sins? What are you talking about?
I want a quantification on what made me prideful in the eyes of the automaton that tallied up that sin. I
need to know what it means.
I want to know, what did I do that was prideful? Non-living computer game?
What did I do that made me the character from Metal Gear Solid?
I think that one probably because you tended to be the one who entered rooms. So you were like leading the way. Gluttonous is kind of rude because we were splitting the items. I mean, I was pretty slothful.
Slothful just seems What? Okay, how are you lustful?
That just means they just read my bio. I don't know. They read my Wikipedia page.
They read your A-spec bio and said, "Oh yeah, that's a lustful one."
Listen, ain't no A-row on that. All right, like I'm.
That's true. I mean, I guess romantic attraction. There is a lust in it.
Yeah, I mean,
you can also have like a lust for life.
I have a lust for card gaming in the game of Flesh and Blood. I just realized I hit continue. Okay, it takes us back here.
Yeah.
I should try someone. Wait, that's not it. There we go. Who did I usually play as?
I mean, Azazel's the easiest if you want to play easy peasy mode.
How about Samson? That was the bleeder, right?
In Flash Isaac, it was if you take damage in a room, you do more damage for the room.
Oh, okay.
I forget what, but it doesn't work that way in Rebirth / Repentance. I forget what his abilities are. Is this the random items one? Oh no, it's the tokens. It's been so long. Eden is the randomized one, and every time you beat the game, you get an Eden token, so you can only play as many times as you've beaten the game.
Oh, okay, okay.
I think I'll just play Isaac.
Maybe we should just double Isaac.
Oh yeah, can we both play Isaac?
Yeah. I guess we'll see if this becomes impossible to track in a second.
Oh, the damage boost stays for the whole floor. Okay, well I got blue, you got red.
Yeah, okay.
It's red versus red, it's blue versus blue, it's I against I.
I walked right into that. Oh,
I mean, to be fair, that one did jump. Why do we have no ping? What happened?
I don't know. Maybe they just put us on a good server?
Maybe. Well, you know what they say.
It's funny because you were positing like... Ah! Oh, I watched that happen. I was like, I can't help. I can't do anything.
There's no escape.
I can just watch this.
Look out. Sorry, what were you saying about
you'd posited that like if we didn't have the chop that, you know, it would be you'd start careening into things, and that's precisely what I did. Oh my god, you know what just happened in that room?
What?
I was looking at you the whole time thinking it was me because you happened to be doing every one of my button inputs in time with when I was pushing the buttons. So I was like, well, I guess that's me.
Oh my god.
Because I was shooting in the directions you were shooting and everything. I was like, wow.
That's so funny.
Oh, that's my hero. I used to do this thing where I'd run forward to accelerate my bullets because I found it satisfying.
Oh, same.
And that's my hubris.
Ow. I just got smacked by a poop. What the? Is this what poopy Naruto's enemies feel like? You fucking bitch!
Those guys are just like bullying. They're just like, what's up? What's up? We are messed up from having no ping.
This is no.
Ah! Okay.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Definitely re-roll his ass.
I'll do it.
I will now re-roll his ass. It's pretty good, but it is risk-reward.
I like risks!
So
Oh,
now
is this the
check out
charge
your
one?
new
Oh,
attack.
yeah. I remember this. Bleh.
Yeah.
I'm down with this. I'm a shotgun gamer.
Yeah.
Looks like I can charge it too. Oh, yeah.
You know, they just, I don't know why you saying Shotgun Gamer made me think of this. They just released a Beyblade roguelike on Steam.
Oh, wow. I
think I'm
recently became acquainted with the existence of IRL competitive Beyblade in my own town. This guy.
Oh shit, you gonna attend?
No, it's at gaming stores I already go to, and I...
Release your blood, man! Come on!
I got finger confused. I was retreating and trying to hold it, so I'd spit him in the face. Anyway, yeah, the scene is really, like, out of my league. I'm like, I want to spectate these games. I don't think I could ever actually play them. Like, there was a guy who showed up at the store as I was leaving from them setting up for a 41-person Beyblade event.
Oh my sweet Jesus.
And this dude in like a leather jacket, and like he just looked like a protagonist, was entering the store. I held the door open for him. He's entering the store with a metal attaché case with all his blades in it.
Oh my god.
And this is after the store told me, like, oh, we have... I was asking them, I was like, hey, you guys doing the Beyblade thing I saw downtown as well? They're like, yeah, there's a huge community, it turns out. We're having a lot of fun with it. Oh. It's... hang on, here we go. You're all dead. Okay.
Oh, fuck me! Come on!
And, they were telling me, they're like, oh, it's really fun, it's just every now and then we have injuries. And I was like, excuse me?
Huh?
So apparently, modern competitive Beyblade, it's not unreasonable for a blade to just evacuate from the arena while still at full capacity of motion.
Oh my god.
And then they showed me they had a glass jar shaped like a D20 that they kept, dice in to sell. And they were like, check out this jar, and I was like, what's up with that jar? And then they turned it around and it had an impact fracture on it.
Oh my god.
Like just straight up as though a car had hit it. And they were like, yeah, a blade flew across the store right into this jar.
Jesus. I will say, as far as sentences that could follow, check out this jar, that's not a bad one.
Yeah. It wasn't just like full of fingernails or something.
You went, I mean, yeah. Fingernails are one. Penis!
Ah!
Sorry.
Okay. I'm just gonna go.
Okay.
I have a dissertation to give as to why that wasn't my fault. It's
Yeah.
check the goddamn replay. That bullet was off screen, and the first pixel it entered on screen was my face. I never saw the bullet. I simply saw it hit me.
Can I actually? Are you able to pull up Instagram on your OBS overlay? Because I have a relevant Beyblade video.
Oh, I should
that
be
has
able to. Yeah.
mystified me. Hold on, I'm gonna find it and send it to you. It is fucking. I want to understand the physics of it. Okay, send to Vangelis. Sent to Vangelis. Okay, you can pull that up on stream. I think it'll be a hit.
Where was it sent to me?
Instagram. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I was. Hang on, let me crack a new window open just so it's easier.
Zayn Malik was a Yu-Gi-Oh guy? That's interesting.
Wait, really?
Yeah, apparently he showed up as the Shadow Duelist, according to Marina.
Wow. Hang on,
Turtle, how do you know what it is?
Let me bring this up in a way where it's not showing all of my PMs in the background.
You
What?
want to see your illegal dealings with Prime versus Prime?
I tried to open the link to the reel, and I hit the hashtag instead. This thing has hashtag grape at the end of the hashtag.
It's fitting. It is fitting.
Here we go. Oh wait, go to post. Okay. There you go. This is gonna be so worth it.
It is. It's genuinely a hypnotizing video.
Right, now I need to add a window. There we go.
Chat, for anyone who didn't hear earlier, Age of the Prime's Quick Strike fucking bangs. I opened him tonight. He's amazing. Okay, yeah. Here we go.
Yeah, I don't have sound on.
That's
Oh,
okay.
never mind.
It's the imagery.
Whoa!
Just let it- Yeah. Can somebody explain to me the physics of it?
It's the part
Like,
where it
what-
pukes it back out.
Yeah. Threat neutralized is such a good caption. Like it feels like Kirby, but he's spitting them out.
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely physics going on here. The physics culminate in the fact that it spits it out at the end. Oh, here we go. Axsmith Aaron is here. Aaron is an engineer. Aaron will get this. For those who haven't checked it out, you should check out the VOD. It's chapter marked of Aaron going on a tour of Dahir Inshot on the channel as part of an Extra Life goal. Lots of engineering and science knowledge in there. Also, Aaron's raw pain. Also, Kevin Verspringen's raw pain, it turns out. Verspringen was suffering more than Aaron for the first half of that stream because there were so many architectural sins going on.
Oh yeah, he is a big builder. He's basically the world's best Minecrafter.
If I don't know if you want to check it out, Lai, you might enjoy it. I don't know how much you're an enjoyer of Kevin's pain, but
I mean, I did go to New Jersey specifically to kick him in the shins. So
this is like a friggin' on a la carte on call version of that.
Yeah. Can we get appreciation? If this was my stream, No's message would have been Core Cheetor Award. I had to do this with my foreskin one time.
Oh, hello! I didn't even notice that. Yeah.
I have to wonder what that could possibly mean.
Aggressive Doc.
Oh man, Delta,
what's up?
Look who's here.
I gotta give a shout out, Delta. I gotta give a shout out. Also, I'm a bad boy. I haven't watched it yet, but Delta has a good video up about the. This is already, I think, making it sound too basic, but the immigration element of the Transformers story. I have been told by people like, for instance, Live from Diaclone, another YouTube channel, that's a pretty dang solid video. And the main thing I know is that Delta inadvertently created a honeypot for chuds in the comments, and it's harder and harder to do that for me because I threw them all out. So I appreciate the services rendered by Delta, but also I've been told it's a very good video.
Yeah, it's a great one. As the only one in call who has actually watched it, it goes crazy. And I want to thank Delta for being the wall of I feel like you are Hodor, and instead of White Walkers, it's just a bunch of Republicans on the other side.
In like 2015, 2016, I distinctly remember I was trying to honeypot multiple times on Twitter, specifically to just block people because it felt like I was firing a very satisfying shotgun. So nowadays, I just, for whatever reason, I don't get them as much anymore. Possibly my fault, but I greatly appreciate folks who, I mean, I appreciate, but also, you know, many empathies to folks who end up honeypotting a glob of them into their comment sections, because a lot of, you know, Delta, for instance, is aware of the fun button you get to push on YouTube when you decide to do the shotgun thing. Yeah, I shotgunned them. I ran out. I got too greedy. Anyway, I'm gonna hide this thing.
Yeah, this has kind of been a baby sensory stream for a minute. Just
Yeah.
watching the. Also, we gotta. Is it Aaron Axsmith? Is Aaron?
Oh, yeah, and while all that was going on, Aaron has explained what was going on there. He said, quote, "I'd wager the blob thing is strong enough on the outside that it isn't likely to rip at all, but malleable enough that the rotational energy would pull it around the Beyblade. Then with all of that energy bled off once blorbed, the purple thing returned to its default state and was dense enough to push the Beyblade back out." And yeah, that sounds absolutely solid.
So, Axsmith, what would happen? Because, like, you know, as many of us did, I put on a little bit of weight during lockdown. I haven't really, you know, nothing wrong with it. I got a little bit of a tummy. What if I, like I threw my stomach down on it, you know? What would happen, do you think, scientifically?
I mean, the problem with us humans is that we got, like, layers of different dermises, and they all aren't like the grape. So some would rip, and then again, an issue that we have as humans, a problem that the developers failed to foresee, is that when we rip, we start like leaking, and then cease working when we leak too much. It's absolute nonsense, horse honky.
I thought they were patching that.
Yeah, you know what? They keep telling me they are, and then they don't reply to my emails for a couple of years, and like I'm starting to take it personally.
Makes me wonder what
They all dodged. They all dodged my puke. I'm so mad.
These are the ones that move like a game of Snake.
Oh my.
Makes me wonder, not to be parasocial, what nose foreskin is like. That's crazy.
I mean, I've been telling a friend about this. There are martial artists who simply train their testicles and pelvises, therefore attached, to simply take like raw impact trauma, and they don't feel anything. Like they'll just sit there. They'll stand in stand in front of just a giant like tree trunk on a seesaw thing, you know, or hanging from some rope, and just take it right in the groin over and over again for a couple hours. It creates just thousands of microfractures in the pelvis, and kills all the nerve endings in the testicles. Does oh no, we have no money.
But I mean, wait, try bombing it. See what happens.
Well, that's a good idea. Well, that's sad.
I don't know what I was expecting to happen. You know what?
Listen,
now that I think about it.
There is, you know, hindsight is 20/20, and also the tool of the smug. Okay.
Yeah. It's okay.
It's fine. I'll just kill him.
Boss.
I'll just kill him.
Yeah, I'll be back.
I used to do this. I forgot I had the puke. I used to do this in my sleep. I used to do this in my sleep. I used to just go like, what, floor 1? I'm not even awake. I'm talking to chat during floor 1. Ah ha ha ha.
Floor 2, to be fair.
Floor 2? I'm glancing at the screen and talking to chat. He's gonna puke. Stop copying me.
Shin on Shin kicks. Isn't that the new Hideaki Anno movie or whatever? You're really locked in, huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
I was grumpy.
And we're so back.
I need that heart.
I guess we. I'd personally roll this if I were you.
Done.
Sure. Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
I got a brain worm, so I fired
yeah.
some like weird shots.
Oh, I get
now,
my
I
puke
think.
faster.
Yeah, tears up. Alfie has no nerve ending. Who is Alfie?
Oh, that's Aaron Axsmith's Beyonce. She's also a trained martial artist and hits stuff real hard. Also, she's OG BotCon crew, along with Aaron and myself from going all the way. We all met in like. I'm happy about this rock. We all met in like the 2003 through 2005 era, I think.
Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna take that.
Yeah.
Yes, please. Beyonce. He did kind of say it like that.
Oh, they tanked it.
Well, like, question about these creatures. Like, they have mouths on either side. And I guess I have the same question about Cat Dog from Nicktoons.
Yeah.
Like, how do they dispel waste?
I like to think
if
there's
not
a.
out the other one's mouth.
I like to think there's a blowhole.
Oh, okay. Like
So
in the
like,
center.
yeah. What was that? Okay. They're chain chomps. Okay.
Yeah.
That like, you know, they have evolved a natural reflex, kind of like how you know, dogs will like kick up the dirt behind them after they poop, right? I figured Cat Dog will just, you know, violently eject it straight upwards and then move out of the way.
Do you think for fun, the Flash ever pees in the air and then enters Speed Force time? And then just, like, dodges the particles?
Absolutely. That's his training.
Bullet time, but it's just piss. You can have that. Okay, okay. Just,
Oh, they can. Okay, I almost stood there
Yeah,
and got a bone to the
yeah.
face. I was
Nah,
gonna
you're good, you're good.
I was gonna stand there and start yelling at them about how much they suck.
Take the popper, take the popper, take the popper. Night, Lucy.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Hey yo,
Oh, this is easy.
ball.
Just keep it in the corner. Just keep it in the corner. I sure
Ball.
hope mitosis. And I think.
No, I missed.
The smallest form explodes, so be careful. It turns into like a bomb fly. I think. Yep.
Ho 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 ho.
If you can get that white heart to the next floor, you will have an extra full heart container. So try. You can do it. Yes.
I like to roll with the renegades.
Go.
What's happening?
I'll take
Okay.
this. Ooh, I'd re-roll that if I were you. That's a damage up. You should take that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Now you got like pink eye or whatever. Or no, I guess it's a sty. It's literally called sty. I choose to believe cat dog has the most effective stomach, produces no waste. I was thinking about that the other
True.
day. Like even the most dietarily conscious, healthy living humans on the planet, they still poop. They still piss. I feel like they should patch the human body producing. Why are we wasting? Oh, don't open this. This will have spikes.
Oh.
There's like 3 pixels of red on it. Gotta have a keen eye. But like, why the fuck do we waste so many of the good juices that we put into our body? What's going on with that?
I mean, part of it is like inefficient biology, and I think another part of it is inefficient. Oh, I walked into it. Inefficient intake.
I just think it would be cool if there was a level of healthy you could get to where you like perfectly calibrate diet and liquid consumption and like exercise, where instead of pooping you're just like epic at the end of the day.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Like, oh. All right. I think that part of it also is like the notion of entropy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Aaron, also very true. Like, evolution is kind of like thousands of repetitions of quote, that's close enough to make babies.
Okay.
I also had a Tombot with some facts from the show. There's a cat dog scene where one eats something spicy and then the other breathes fire out of its mouth.
Oh, that has. Well, this is fucking useless. That I don't like the implications of that.
Yeah, it's wretched.
Oh, never mind. Very cool. If you couldn't poop, you'd have nothing to do with your.
True.
Come on. I hate to tell you, there's a whole world that you are unaware of.
Well, think of all the industries that would die too if we stopped pooping, like bidets and toilet paper, both of them.
That's true.
The two
and if
industries.
There's one thing that we need to keep going, it's the industries.
That's right. Because my generation screwed them all over by not buying enough, and so we gotta.
You should take that.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Nope, nobody wants to work anymore, you know?
Yeah. Evolution is far from perfect. Horses, for example, are the most fragile creatures in existence. Literal glass cannons. Yeah, you know what a horse also never does? Shoot a gun. Like, what's up with that?
You know what else a horse never does? Ooh. No more curses.
Hey.
What a horse never does in real life, look like they do in Uma Musume. What the fuck's up with that? I went to the fucking farm the other day, looking to go kawaii mode on a waifu.
Mm-hmm.
Lo and behold, it's just a horse with a weirdly big penis.
Also, like, the Uma Musume thing, now that it's...
Taiki Shuttle and Uma Musume has a gun. Thanks, Marina.
And yet, the real one does not. So, like, what's up? How many of the horses have died? Because, like, horses... you know, perish. And like, I think that there's like a downside to having an anime property that is like stuffed full of characterful characters who are also ostensibly people, but horses. And like, what happens when they're all dead? Like, does it just become too much of a bummer to look at it, or like?
Yeah, I mean, like, some of my friends who are really into Uma were like pretty devastated because I think Haru Urara died semi-recently.
Yeah.
So, like, I guess it's just going to be a lot of crying and merchandising. You can take that one.
Alrighty. Because that's like creating
Gold
just...
Chip is the only member of Team Spice who's alive. What the fuck is Team Spice, dude? You watching Dragon Ball?
Like, they're creating the scenario of losing a pet for thousands of people, but losing, like, what, 30 pets? Because there's a lot of them?
Yeah. Well, it'll be good practice, and then by the time you get to the end of it, you won't even be sad when your actual pet dies.
Uma Musume is life training, really. Oh, I puked in your mouth! I puked in your mouth! Oh, okay. Okay, leave me alone!
Chainsaw Man reference? Hello, latency?
I puked in his mouth too much. I puked in your mouth! Alright.
Oh my... There we go. We should... Oh, we get a devil deal.
Ooh.
Holy shit, we actually did it. Let's see.
Do you want it?
What
Or
we
do
got? Ooh, I'm gonna... Because you got the last damage up, right? Also, watch out, these fire at you. Here's what I'm gonna risk reward on this. Let's see if we can get another item for free. We can. Okay. Do you want a damage up, or do you want a little guy to come up and smack hand at enemy?
I'll do damage up.
Okay. I'll do little guy smack up hand enemy. And I guess I'll take this too. All right. And I don't think it matters who takes this, so.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Oh shit! I forgot we get a second item.
Oh yeah.
Let's go. Okay.
The size of my puke. Also, yeah, you know what horses don't do? Thank you, Tonbot. Horses also don't donate to Extra Life because they are greedy and they hate children. But you are not greedy, nor do you hate children, probably. So why don't you check out my Extra Life link? It's the QR code up on the top right of the screen. You can donate towards some of the milestones listed on the page. I'm going to just be doing all the ones that I do hit in a stream or two in January. I say or two because if we do actually hit karaoke, that gets its own stream, because I've discovered even if you use a cover and you do the vocals, you immediately get copyright claimed when you do karaoke on YouTube. At least in a stream. It's brutality. Greed.
You know, it's kind of a wake-up call hearing you, like... I'm reticent to even use the word chilling, because it's like trying to get a good cause going, versus my constant Patreon plugs. I'm like, damn, maybe I should change my life.
What? Oh, that's what.
Oh, how did it hit us so many times? Oh my god.
You know,
why are these Isaacs always crying? There is lore, but you definitely don't want to hear about it. It'd bum you the heck out.
Yeah, it's sadness lore. Axsmith Aaron there with the link to the Extra Life page. Now that you're saying it, I am realizing I almost never advertise my Patreon on my own streams, and there's no reason why I don't. I probably should do that more often.
That you need a Samantha type, because I know if I go Samantha and then I clap my hands, she will immediately. Well, first she'll bark in the chat, and then she'll send the Patreon, and you know that she's not here because she didn't immediately type our roof. The suckers. Ooh, wait, this is good. No, that's a bomb. Wrong button.
Oh,
I got confused.
I was getting sucked towards the spike door. That was creepy.
Oh wait, you want to fight the boss now?
Sure.
Okay, good.
Oh, right. I forgot.
Oh, easy. This dude's so easy.
Oh, there's two.
Well,
okay, now there's one of them.
That's okay. He's just Monstro, but goopy. Ah, what the hell? That does damage? Since when? I thought it just slows you. Patreon means you keep roof over your head and food in your belly. There's nothing wrong with that. That's also true.
Do not corner me. Well, I should plug it more because like Patreon often pays for my utilities.
Yeah.
That's my general problem I still have as a YouTuber, as a freelancer, and as a living adult, is I'm very bad at marketing myself. I keep relying on other people to say, like, you should hire this guy. Speaking of which, hey, do you need a YouTube editor? Because boy, do I know someone. Me! You should hire me to edit some YouTube videos.
Oh, Jesus. Heads up. Let's go.
Got him with a big mouthful of the puke.
Nah, fuck this guy. Well, that fucking... Okay.
Range.
Well, thank you for taking that
Yeah,
one.
no worries. This should...
You can take the black card here.
Okay.
And we can still go back for the... And the other
just gonna
hearts,
grab
too,
these.
actually. Yeah. How about them?
Yeah, the front.
You know,
I was so bummed out.
mhm.
Tolarian Community College, very well-run channel, because the professor, who is the face of the channel, just speaks publicly about the fact that he pays everyone who works for him, which is, like, a good thing for YouTubers to do if they do that. Normalizes it. I just got Mystery Egg.
New shit.
But he put up an ad saying, like, yeah, I need an editor. And then one of the requirements, must live in the Portland area. And I was like, well, that ain't ever happening.
I think I gotta live in Portland. Edit it.
That's where
the crazy thing about editing is that you can do it from anywhere at any point in time.
I think, and it's to the betterment of his channel. All of his crew are also local.
Okay,
so
I can get that, I guess.
And they have, like, actually a studio that they work out of.
Oh, okay.
So it's the dream, is a filming studio where you can have your staff, like, on site. Bad gas. Oh, big burpee.
Oh, so stinky.
Yeah, just move to the United States. What could go wrong? Yeah. Oh.
Do you know? I meant to ask earlier because you were talking about karaoke. Because you know, my tentative plan is to make it to TFCon Toronto.
Yeah.
Do you know of any karaoke in the area? Because I think that'd be a fun, like, after hours activity once we're done at the con, if you're interested.
I know downtown karaoke stuff, but I don't know the actual con hotel area that well for karaoke.
Okay.
But it can be scoped out.
Yeah. Parentheses using Google Maps
Yeah.
while the con is happening. What's your damage at right now?
How do I check that?
Is it? Oh, do you not have it on the left side of the screen?
I don't think so.
You should be able to enable a HUD that shows your, like, go to options, and there should be a HUD that shows.
Oh, extra HUD. There we go.
Yeah, I think that's it. Karaoke is evil. It consumes your soul. I don't know what kind of karaoke you're doing, but mine's epic.
Is that the wrong extra HUD?
Did you get? Wait, what did you? I'm looking. Is there one? Try found HUD,
Oh, okay.
maybe.
Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go.
You know what? I have base damage, so I think I'm gonna take this because you have the Monstro Blast.
Yeah. My damage is 5.19.
Yeah, no. Oh, now we have exactly even damage. It was the right call.
Everything dies now. Oh, good stuff.
We can go now, I guess.
My current karaoke jam for this, every year I try to add one to the mental repertoire, because that's just how I am. So my latest one I added was The World Is Not Enough, the James Bond song by Garbage.
Oh. I know
That's
No would be pogging up for that. She loves James Bond.
That's my latest one. There's No.
Yeah. My go-to, my safety ones can always hit Careless Whisper pretty well. It's a pretty good crowd pleaser. There are 2 or 3 karaoke places within a 30-minute drive. Thank you, Axsmith.
Oh, thanks for checking that.
Axsmith at the.
Oh, most probably.
TFCon. Let's go.
Aaron is almost always at TFCons in Toronto. Often doing a drive, actually, from the great states. Won't specify, because I forgot if Aaron has specified recently in public. I can't remember anymore. Let's...
Don't dox your friend. Oh my Jesus. Oh my Jesus. Okay.
Puked all over them. Puked all over them.
Oh, heads up, heads up, heads up, heads up!
Oh, I was looking at the chat. I was streamer ass looking at the chat next to a bomb. Streamerist streamer thing I could possibly do.
Man.
Oh.
Ooh.
Don't look at me. I'm gonna go through the door so you don't have to do that. There you go.
Oh, thank you. Look out! Exploding bones. Now you can take the pill.
Alright. It is. Balls of steel.
Balls.
Hello.
Balls,
Hello.
balls, 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 balls.
For those who.
What is with all these spike rooms?
Just
What
walked
the
right
hell?
into.
Oh, heads up. Pin. Yeah.
Oh,
Ah.
friggin- I keep forgetting about the hand.
The hand is mine. Don't worry.
Okay.
It's my stand or whatever.
It makes me panic because it's rapid fire.
Yeah, no, it freaks me out too.
But yeah, for those who like to engage in some card gaming, aside from the fact that the Transformers TCG folks tend to always be at TF cons, Aaron often brings like 100 Magic the Gathering Commander decks.
Oh my god.
I'm exaggerating
Wow.
slightly, but it feels like that. So if anyone's ever anyone's ever like, oh, I wish I brought my deck, don't worry, Aaron probably has one.
He probably has your deck as well.
Right in the. What are we shooting? Oh, okay.
Yeah. We missed the item room. We should go back for that probably. It's like 15. Well,
That's each one of those is 100 cards. So that's 1,500 cards.
1,500 actually. Yeah. 12 of them are pre-cones.
Yeah, but also they're
Pre-con.
like expensive precons, like they're Final Fantasy precons. Well, one of them is.
Heads up. Screaming demons.
That one changed color?
That one's just a champion, so it has more health
Oh.
and might drop a. I think the yellow ones drop a battery, maybe.
It moved!
Yeah, no, they do little Nightcrawler thwomps. What Bamf? Is that the
Yeah,
noise
that's
Nightcrawler makes?
that's Kurt Wagner, Nightcrawler from the X-Men's noise.
Yeah, doesn't he go like, the Catholic, I wanna die? It's another noise he makes, right?
Well, sometimes it depends on like who's writing them.
Oh shit.
Ah!
I think if we time this right, we can get both. But I think we should re-roll though. So
All
I'm gonna
right.
re-roll. Okay. We should do another room so we can re-roll again because those are also ads. Okay. Don't move this. Don't let the spikes trick you. Don't let them. Okay. Okay.
All right.
Hit it with a roll.
Hup!
I think I'll do the straw, and if
All right.
3,
2,
2, 1, go.
Oh, I missed.
The latency.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought that would.
It's
work.
by half a beat. I was trying to accommodate it. I was still half a beat off.
You hate to see it.
Oh, this
Bomb
is an
immunity
X Rock. This
as-
is an X Rock. Hang
Oh
on.
shit! Yeah. Hit it. Oh. Fuck.
What? Okay, that's fine.
No, that's
Okay,
fine.
that wasn't fine.
I think that key. Oh well. Yeah. I
Hi
think that
there,
key might be
Ultra
lost
Greed.
to us.
Oh,
No, this is reg. Or wait, is this Ultra Greed or
I think so,
Big
'cause
Greed?
he's-
Or is this Super Greed?
Oh, it might be
I thought
Super
Ultra
Greed.
Greed. No, Mega Greed. Wait. Mega Greed is the Greed mode. Have you played Greed mode?
I can't remember. It sounds familiar
It's a
enough. I
little
might
more-
have.
A little more arcadey. It's pretty fun. Ooh, a nickel. Do you think? I know it's not the longest stream in the world, but do you think after this run maybe we wind down a little bit?
No, that sounds fine. Like, it's the longest stream in the world if you also take into account how many attempts it took to get a stable stream running. So we're
That's damn true.
Yeah.
We're approaching 2.5 hours of work, even if the
We're
the
troopering.
timer might not show it. Why are we going this? What am I doing? I'm leading us toward nothing.
I don't know. I'm streamering again. I was looking at the chat. Marina saying bomb immunity is ass crazy take.
Yeah, Marina's like actually good at the Binding of Isaac. She's the only person I trust to backseat me. I had a run last night that went on for almost 2 full hours because we pulled some chicanery to reset the run with. There's an item in the game that when you use it resets the run back to basement, but you still have all your items.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, the R key. It was a crazy run.
Oh, you moved.
Why is it Blue Mom again?
I
To
don't
quote
know.
Jesse, or no, not Jesse Eisenberg. What's his name? Heisenberg. To quote Walter Heisenberg, why are you blue?
To quote Billy Polybius, or whatever the
Isn't
new
that
show
the guy
is.
who cheated at Pac-Man?
He changed his name
Oh, wait,
to
no, it's
Sammy
Donkey
Salazar
Kong.
now.
It's Donkey Kong.
Oh,
His name is Danny Salazar?
Oh, no, now-
it's not.
now he's trying to. This is the thing I saw. He's trying to go by Sammy Salazar now.
Sammy Salazar? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And I don't know why,
imagine.
but I feel like it's a mistake if I say okay, I'll say it too.
Take it.
Take it,
Take
take
it.
it.
Big
Pentagram.
Yeah, you're kind of demonic. You're kind of sick and twisted right now.
Yeah.
If,
I think.
if I could think of two characters to compare you to.
Oh, easily. Like this is a big pull, but it would probably be Magus from Chrono Trigger and Safer from Final Fantasy VIII.
I was thinking of Tendo and Kagami from Kamen Rider Kabuto.
I don't watch anime.
Oh, okay. That was you made that joke. I went to my local toy shop because I haven't been there since I started Rider, and I was like, "Do you have any Kamen Rider stuff?" And they were like, "Was that anime?" And I was like, "Oh man."
That's nostalgia for me.
Is it like that back in the aughts?
Oh boy, like now you can watch Kamen Rider even legally for free on the internet with subtitles. Like that still blows my mind that like I was able to just go on YouTube and just say Kamen Rider Geats, and then it just fed me a playlist with the entire series.
Yeah. Yeah, truly a spoiled age. Although it does still hurt to have to explain to my dad and be like, yeah, it's like Power Rangers, but it's like epic.
That's just cultural damage that is soon to be dead. I think we're moving farther away from people who even know what Power Rangers is.
Yeah. Unfortunately, my dad was very like, you shouldn't watch Power Rangers. I'm not letting you watch Power Rangers. It's just people fighting.
It's also no slight to Power Rangers. I just want to say before, you know, it sounds like I'm being like racist or something. I just died for my racism.
Hello?
There's a lot of spiders.
Jesus fuck. Wrathful, gluttonous, prideful. Okay, do we get the same?
Yeah, I think we got the same ones.
I'm starting to think that maybe these superlatives are not actually tailored to
Yeah,
us.
they might not mean anything. But no, there's cool stuff in Power Rangers, and there's good reasons why Power Rangers has fandom even after everything became more available on the internet. And I always feel bad for Power Rangers fans because the things that they tried to hold on to that were great, imagine if, this sounds weird given, you know, the Transformers is in kind of a funny state right now, but like, it's like if Transformers went from, it's that one property Hasbro still hangs on to and they'll always make more for better and for worse, whatever, to like, quite literally, we're auctioning the entire IP off. Oh, to another company? No, we're just auctioning everything because that means we'll never make any more. Because they heritage auctioned the entire Power Rangers prop and costume archive.
Oh my god.
And there were, like, this is how depressing it got. There were actors on the show who were trying to at least say, like, listen, I don't have the money, but if anyone gets my costume, can I please buy it off you sometime? Because I have fond memories, and it was like, yeah, it was super sad, and it was basically the worst way to look a fandom in the eye and go like, it's over. It's not, but like in a certain way, it's everything you knew. It's over. It's because it's like we're not archiving it, we're not warehousing it. We are giving it to heritage auctions. Feel free to bid.
There's no more of a gravestone on a property, I feel like.
Oh, PT says one of the villainesses got her costume. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I know there were like at least 2 or 3 campaigns that the fandom was trying to do with like, this actor deserves their costume.
It's insanity that like obviously it's for money reasons.
Yeah.
But, like, dude.
And so there's no real equivalent for the Transformers, right? But it's just like, imagine if they went like, we're done with Megatron, so we're auctioning the Megatron IP to whoever pays for it. I don't know, who cares? And it's like, wow.
We're auctioning. We're going to be auctioning Frank Welker.
Yeah, we're putting
you
him.
Can have him.
We're putting him in a sealed case. There will be no decomposition. Oh, is he dead? No, but we're we really need the money.
If you see him knocking on the, do not make eye contact with him.
Yeah.
His screams for help are an action feature.
Oh, Tombat, imagine if they auctioned off the molds. Like, I mean, at least they wouldn't be boat ballasts. There was a really, sorry, I don't mean to keep tangenting, but it's like there was a really interesting anecdote going around that had almost no traceable actual source. This brought me in contact with Twitter briefly in a way where I was bummed out to see a certain thing. But there was this bit going around where someone just said, like, Chris Cox took the Hasbro archive, the one that we all saw on Rhode Island, that one BotCon, and threw it all in the trash. Didn't even sell it off, just like trashed it all, like the prototype archive. I went digging in because I was like, I would really like to know where this came from, because all due respect to Twitter headlines, please source something or I don't believe you most of the time now. Mm-hmm. And this traced back to a My Little Pony fan's Instagram post, because apparently she's just on a friendly basis with an old My Little Pony designer who said that to her, apparently, in conversation off the record, which I guess is now on the record, which also felt a bit odd to me, because I'm like, are you breaching someone's trust by saying this? But yeah, there's like this sort of 50-50 grain of salt rumor that like the toy prototype archive got flushed. But the way I found the link to the Instagram page is I went looking on Twitter where all this was coming from, and the only person who linked to the Instagram that I found was someone having a multi-response conversation with Grok.
With Grok!
And they linked to this because they said Grok is there a source, and Grok, is a chat bot, so it just said a bunch of stuff. And then someone else replied to the chain and said, no, Grok, you don't understand. Here's the source. And it's the part where I was like, you're correcting the chat bot? Like, why don't you talk to the person?
What are we doing? Just... Oh my god.
And yeah, Aaron's pointing out, like, that MLP designer hasn't been with Hasbro for a while, so then, like, I could see someone who was with Hasbro having enough, interpersonal links to learn about this, but it's so distant that, like, I would say do not take it as gospel truth. But the sad side is it seems feasible to me as well, so I shrug. But the saddest part for me is that I found the deepest possible info source by watching someone talk to Grok on Twitter.
There is nothing more. Well, no, there's a lot more dystopian, but that's pretty rough.
There's a friend of mine who's... I have several friends who still use Twitter, and it's not... Whatever, like, you got people you're following, whatever. But, like, there's one friend of mine, semi-local, we'll say, and I was talking to them, and in conversation, this sort of thing came up, and I was like, so... I've been off for a while. Do people just talk to Grok there now? And my friend was like, okay, listen. Yes, but I don't. And I'm like, good. No, good. I was like, it just seems like a very strange thing to normalize so quickly.
Yeah, I've heard even some people on, like, the sensible side of history and the political spectrum who have tried to extend empathy to people who are in sort of like like talking to AI is bad for the environment and it's cringe, but like some people are genuinely lonely enough and like have no support system that it might be like the only thing they have.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I don't know, man. Talk to Cleverbot at least.
Yeah, I mean, I totally can empathize. I'm going to turn the music off because this is too dystopian with the Isaac music going on. I can totally empathize with that loneliness and that, and yeah, Eris, I am very well aware of the AI psychosis topic, and it is very frightening to me. But yeah, I can empathize with that loneliness, and I probably would be there if I were younger. I know that I spent at least 45 minutes way back in the day looking for things on, what was it called, Lanipinator or whatever.
What?
It was this website where there was a picture of a genie, and then people kept
Akinator?
Akinator. Why am I thinking Lanipinator?
Lanipinator? What the hell is Lanipinator?
That is the result of like 4 to 18 different disparate memories colliding in my central cortex.
Oh my God.
Anyway, Akinator. I spent time with Akinator. You know, I get it. Yeah, sort of, at least. Like, I can empathize to a degree. But I think that should be. I mean, this is getting into the tangent of responsible coding, but I think that prolonged conversations with chatbots should activate a red flag protocol of this person has been interacting with this chatbot so frequently for such a long amount of continuous time. This should pop a window that says, "Hey, are you okay?" You know, like.
Yeah, but that would like there is no fiduciary incentive
Exactly.
for any of the people in charge of the AI to do that.
I have well-meaning people in my life who are smart and are not being duped by this stuff, but are in a position to have had some for free educational presentations put on with the topic of AI stuff. And also, I'm going to say, I'm loath to keep saying AI because I have a whole soapbox about this, that we ceded ground the moment we called the chatbots AI. But leaving that aside, it's very interesting hearing how it is attempted to be presented under the auspices of like safety and education. And it's depressing almost, but more scary, how the cycle someone goes through as they learn more about this stuff touches on a lot of really reasonable but sort of currently irrelevant hypotheses and points. Among those being like, if one was programmed better, if one had these red flags programmed into it, and a lot of it keeps cycling back to like, the problem is that the top level of them right now that are the full-on NFT grift volume 2 are built from the ground up to glaze up whoever they're talking to because they're being handed to rich dummies first. And then saying like, wow, you're so smart for deciding to fund me. And like, wow, he called me smart. He called me smart for deciding to fund him. I should fund this thing more because it'll call me smart more. And it's like the most like Wile E. Coyote level intellect kind of trap. And then I don't know. It's it's a bummer. And I have so many frustrations that are not to try to sound like a special, snowflake in a jar here, but so many of my frustrations are at a certain orbit away from most of the main ones. Because of the way that this has damaged so much existing technology as far as the public perception of it. And again, the fact we seeded the term AI so quickly means there are countless completely normal tools that are globbed onto the reputation of these wildly unsafe and overutilized chatbots. And I'm so worried about how long it will like NFTs at least didn't leave cultural damage behind to a degree that was not fixable with a mop. But like this is like a glue factory exploding. Like there's so much sticky stuff everywhere. And people whose media literacy has been horrifically impacted by this on every level of the conversation. Not just people who think this stuff is cool, but like there are a lot of folks like, and this is all due respect to like anyone listening, right? But like there are a lot of folks who simply don't know any better, but do know the potential for generative media to be out there, who have a really misguided critical eye for specifically that. That is currently, I think it's fine, but it's going to turn into something really hard to unstick over the next like half decade, I think. And that's not the worst problem of all of them, but like that's just the one that's closest to my doorstep. So I have a big old soapbox about this thing that I probably should put on a video because like people like listening to those soapboxes, I think. But
yeah, I think it's definitely good. I don't say this in a disparaging way. I know a lot of my content is this, but like background noise, like very thoughtful background noise kind of content. I think that would be a good, I think that'd be good.
The Mbelia folks, I think I still might make a video only because I personally bullied them into closing a comment section. I'm still really sure. so I have a vested interest in bullying them more. I might do one of those for funsies, but y'all like if you don't know, like Lai has a very good excerpt short up, just reaming into all that nonsense. But like the Ambilia Transformer statues that literally no one will ever buy because they'll never exist, are like a great pinnacle example of like just like the ugliest, drossest, like most cynical like saliva on the floor of this kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's it's honestly just it feels, I don't know. I have genuine concerns. People keep saying the bubble's gonna burst, and like it obviously is going to, but I have more concern. Like even just outside of like the psychological toll this is taking on not only adults but like, you say they lack media literacy, but with like there are reports of like actual literacy being down because
100%.
kids
Yeah.
will just prompt chat GPT, like seniors who can't even read at an 8th grade level, and also like the environmental impact, like
Oh,
poisoning water supply and stuff. Like it's a whole NFTs were so cringe and are so cringe, but like I don't think it got to this level with them,
no, it's like NFTs like found Pandora's box and then tried to turn it into an NFT, like to make a really really basic, like kind of dumbass metaphor out of this. Yeah, I that's not like I say all this not I promise you y'all I'm not saying this to just like and we're all doomed, but it's like it's something to be prescient about in the back of your mind, especially when dealing with folks who are going to be entering like young adulthood, who in their formative years were exposed to all this nonsense. It's like there's going to be a certain kind of patience you might have to start learning how to exhibit with people who were, for lack of a better term, maybe this feels like the right term, like developmentally affected by this, by like being exposed to it in K-12. That and I didn't know this, and I saw something. I don't know. Maybe I saw something on Instagram. So already, right? Maybe that's my mistake. But like, do they teach reading by vibes now? Like, do they go like, what do you think that this word shape sounds like as the way to teach how to read, or did I misunderstand something? Because
I don't know if that's the case. It wouldn't surprise me because the like people joke about new math, but like it was a real thing. It is a real thing that became the norm, and like it kind of doesn't make sense.
yeah, because it explains something I noticed with some streamers I've watched who are trending more towards early 20s, when I've at least like streamer clips I've seen where they are reading stuff that is on display, like on screen, and the way that they read it has at times given me enormous pause, because sometimes I'm like, how did you get that word from that word? And then when I saw this like bullet point somewhere about some bullet point headline thing that's floating around, and I don't log all these things, so I'm like referencing my memories from looking at my phone. But it was something like, they'll if say they're teaching a child like how to read, they point at the word car and they don't say, look, it's car, right? Car, right? They point at it and go like, what do you think that sounds like? And then just like start correcting downwards. And so it's like shape oriented. And that made a lot of moments I've had in the last couple years watching stream clips start to make more sense to me, where like, for example, like Aaron wrote I'll read this. Aaron wrote, I briefly found a subreddit from people with AI significant others. And if I read that, say, I'd be like, I briefcase found a subreddit from people with AI salient others. And then I think to myself, that doesn't make sense. I'll look at the sentence again. And like, it was like, that was how the reading was happening. And like, and this is not to denigrate on anyone's, reading comprehension is like, wow, how'd you get it wrong? But I was like, the logistics of how that took place were so strange to me that I was like kind of staring for a bit. I was like, how did that happen?
It strikes me as over complicating the act of processing language.
Yeah.
Like that seems to me like I tried to learn Spanish for a couple of years. That was how my brain processed Spanish was like, here are the words, here's what I think they mean, and then trying to like through context and like problem solving, figure it out from there. But if they're teaching you that with your first language, that seems like they are like kneecapping your ability to process quickly. That's so peculiar.
Yeah, and I mean, this is all anecdotal on my end, so like I hope I've made it clear that I'm not like, did you hear this horrible thing they're doing that I know they're doing? It's just like, it was a headline I saw that really connected some dots for me, but I was like, and I have had the good fortune to be able to talk to people in education, is how I will put it, who had opinions on new math. Armored Phalanx, there's an article on APM Reports called "At a Loss for Words" that goes into it. Okay, thank you. Yeah, this is a YouTube thing. I wish I could, set link safeties, but yeah, only mods can post links in the chat, I'm afraid. That's on YouTube's end. I shrug. But I'll
guess you gotta mod everyone.
Yep. I trust you all. This can't go badly.
Get it twisted. Chris is your close personal friend.
None of you will possibly ever have an interpersonal conflict that you could abuse mod powers to solve, ever. Like, obviously, like word and picture association, or like, maybe tactile learning could be a phrase for it, maybe, I don't know, but like, obviously, like, everyone learns differently, so like, there's gonna be a oh, somehow Aaron banned everyone. Obviously, Aaron, you are a mod. You are simply explaining how much restraint you're currently showing. Everyone clap for Aaron. But yeah, like there's a lot of different learning styles. Everyone's got a style that works for them. It's just like, yeah, I had the same reaction, Lie, that you were just saying. I was like, if this is happening like at the the K2 level, and then these children are being exposed to stuff like GPT in K12, like, that's, to me, like, horrifically damaging, hypothetically. And it's why I'm trying to teach myself ways to have patience with the topic, now that I've like gone through my fire and brimstone with a shotgun era of it. And we're potentially coming out the other end of that tunnel sometime soon. It's gonna have to turn into the like, so you're saying that you want to use GPT to figure this out. Now, have you considered where it's like, I figured this process out in my head, and I know I'm not the only person who did, but it's like, okay, so you're using GPT to ask it this query. How are you verifying its sources? And they might say, oh, it'll provide links at the end. I'm like, okay, so you're checking all those links. Like, yeah. It's like, what if you just checked all those links and didn't use GPT? Like, what if you used a web search and just checked the links? And like, I'm like, I don't know how to put it, but I'm just like sitting there going like, how do I assemble the building blocks for folks who have had this poison injected into their brain?
I fear that like the poison for some people might just be too seeped, especially if it got them at a very formative age, because the thought process would be, well, why would I do that?
Yeah.
Like, what benefit do I have of doing the work that the computer could do for me?
Yeah. Yeah, that's why your favorite YouTubers that you should support make everything like more or less by hand and with ethical tool sets, like my color correction plugin. Shrug.
That's true. I use only grass-fed, free-range YouTube clips. Every time I insert parts of Mask by Dream into my videos, those are ethically downloaded, ethically YouTube converted. Every time I pee on my couch, that's ethically sourced liquid,
Yeah, we don't like we're not at the point, and we never will be at the point where we are generating, like third party urine algorithmically. We have a biology, and pardon my language, but gosh darn it, we use it to manufacture internally all of our excrement.
Unlike Cat Dog, who has a perfect what was the word you used?
The blowhole?
No, I meant the entropy.
Oh, entropy. Right, the other one. Yeah, the two words. Aaron says there's the whole thing about trusting online mindsets. It's got some generational steps, some intellectual steps. Yeah, that's why I just try to make it about like math, basically. It's like, So you feel like in an important situation you have to check the links anyway. It's like, yeah, it's like, what, just as like a fun thing, like try skipping the part before where you check the links and just check the links and give that a try. Although that runs into the thing of like, I am simply assuming someone will make a good search engine again. Like the old ones that we used to have.
Yeah, there's something genuinely like you ever get that you go outside and you're like, the sun used to have a warmer tint to it.
Oh,
And
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I get that whenever I Google something, and immediately it is like, like on my phone screen, it's like one full phone screen of AI followed by like 3 sponsored ads, followed by maybe the information that I was actually looking for. It is, I want to feel the sun on my skin again, you know?
Yeah, it's I know someone a Canadian whose GP checks the AI summary when the GP does a Google search on symptoms. And when it was pointed out, why are you checking the AI summary? The GP said, oh, it's all right. With my doctorate, I know how to filter through all the nonsense information and pick out the good parts. And when I heard that on the phone, I started screaming at this person over the phone, as I sometimes do nowadays. And I try to stop doing that because it scares people. But I was like, he could skip a step and use his expertise with a web search engine. Or maybe,
Yeah, also,
maybe a book.
Going to GPT also, that's another step. Just fucking, it's baffling to me.
Yeah, it's the and in media, it's the same thing where it's like, what was that headline going around today where the company that made the McDonald's generated commercial, they were like, we toiled for hours making prompts over and over again. We worked overtime. This is our production. And I didn't end up sending it because I was like, I think this is giving too much credit to what they did. But I was like, it's like you invented throwing yourself down a long staircase when there's an elevator next to you. Like, like you went through toil and hardship you found a way to do toil and hardship nothing when you could have toil and hardshiped just as much to make something. But instead of because elevator implies, oh, it's easy if you toil and hardship, right? But it's like, I couldn't think of a better way to do the metaphor. But I was like, it's like you threw yourself down a 9-story building rather than use the elevator, or like,
yeah, I don't even. That's the thing. It is such a level of cognitive dissonance and just complete, if not idiocy, then ignorance. There is no metaphor for it.
Yeah.
You fucking, it's so stupid.
Yeah, like I've been like Googling some terms. Like I got a comment, and I think it was well-meaning, but it was using some phrasing I'd never heard before with regard to like my dramatized sequences. And the only search results I got didn't use the phrase, but they were all video generation, generative, for pay services. And I was sitting there going like, does this person, who I am now assuming is young, do they think that my dramatized sequences were the result of really good prompts? Because back in the day, it's been I started doing those things really heavily during Combiner Wars, but like I was doing them before then. Back then, there were, I'd say 1 in, let's say, 12 comments would be someone saying, oh, what software did you get to be able to do that? And I remember I'd kind of sit there and like stare and go like, you think there's like a software that does this? What do you mean by this? What is this that it's doing?
That's like soul crushing.
Yeah, I mean, it's also why I try to be really transparent about how I do things, because it went from me going like, oh, there are no trade secrets here, to like, oh, damn, y'all actually just need to hear how this stuff works. Like, I'm not pushing I don't open a piece of software and go like, make the Gatai cooler button on a bunch of like random footage I shot. It's wild. Also, Armored Phalanx pointing out there are subscription-based search engines. There's also like, this is the lazy way, quote unquote, but like there's a way to change your Google settings, I think browser side, so that you don't get the AI summary or any AI-driven recommendation stuff on Google searches.
Oh.
The downside is you lose the maps integration on your searches, but I've sucked it up and just if I want to know somewhere's hours, I will then open maps.google.com and just put them in and look there.
Yeah, I never
Uh,
really use Google for maps anyways. I'm an Apple girly, which is, not a great comment on my character, but
I mean, we work with what we got. There's
we work with what we chose.
there's like the ongoing thing of like, simply go to Linux, and I'm like, no, I understand, but like as someone who
Yeah.
was doing computer science in the 2000s, where I had profs who very smugly would say that, it's like if it's simple, then like welcome us in. Do
Yeah.
some cool stuff. You can also throw -AI on the prompt. I liked the idea of doing something on my end because I was like, someday they might just shut off -AI on their searches. I don't know. I shrug.
Yeah.
A MapQuest, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, the good old days. Oh, I still remember MapQuest, my dad saying turn on the overhead light in the car and me saying, but you said I'm not allowed to do that when you're driving, and him coming up with some excuse because in reality there was not a law that says that you can't have the overhead light on. He just didn't want me to have it on. So I was stuck there sitting in the dark watching the streetlights pass.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's like it's technically not good to be like a weird beacon in a big dark area, but if you're like downtown, I don't know.
Yeah. But I mean, also like with the LED headlights nowadays, you are the least of the concerns
Yeah.
on the roadways.
Oh man, this is reminding me there is at least one active Cybertruck in Toronto, and I always see it at Dufferin Mall, and it's gotten worse. But if it's the only one, I'm like, no, you know what? You can be the guy, because now it's pitch black, this Cybertruck, which means it's invisible at night, which is really funny. Except on the back, where it says Cybertruck in the cyberpunk font as like a neon red logo.
God.
And I'm like this is almost to the point where I think maybe you're doing this ironically and knowingly. So
I mean, congratulations, you've ironically purchased like a $150,000 vehicle, chilling for a neo-Nazi run company.
it's the part where it's pitch black. Like the pitch black Cybertruck is like the heights of it for me, because it's like, so you're also just an invisible obstacle as well. That's just roaming around this parking lot. I mean, it has headlights, but it's the thing is the size of a.
It must be so nice to only have one Cybertruck in your area.
I can't imagine.
Like every major road that I see it if I'm paying attention, because sometimes on your drive to work you just like put on music and zone out or whatever.
Yeah.
But if I'm like locked into driving, like paying attention to the cars, this makes it sound like I'm a bad driver. I want to clarify. I mean, paying attention to like makes and models. Like I'm locked in when I'm driving. I'm not like, oh, a Subaru, a Honda Accord. Like I'm not locked in like that. But I will see like multiple Cybertrucks per week. They are everywhere, unfortunately.
They're supposed to be dead by now. We had weather happen. Like that's the part that also gets me. When I see a Cybertruck still on the road now, I mean, there's a chance they just bought it recently, but I'm like, they were supposed to have dissolved last winter. So what how much work did they put into resurrecting whatever was left of it after it touched snow? Like I don't.
They gave it mouth to mouth.
Yeah. Talking about the two biggest driving problems we have lately is nonstop blinding headlights, oncoming or tailgating us, and pedestrians on the side of a rural highway dressed in all dark colors. Yeah, whenever I'm in Germany, because my family like lives out in like a rural area, and it's amazing the reminder whenever we're out there of like when you're out in like farmland and it's after dark, it's like you see about 12 feet in front of you, and that's it, because there's nothing else. There's just a very, very dark field and a bit of road that you can see. So that, yeah, like in that case, that's also just like skill issue on the pedestrians. Like friggin'
Yeah, if you get hit, like what are you doing?
Don't wander around in the dark in dark clothes right next to the road. I mean,
don't go outside.
I'm saying that over here, right? Like it's not like whatever. Easier said than done or something.
I don't want to bring the stream to a close prematurely, so feel free to go on without me.
Oh, no worries,
I
no
do
worries.
have to go to the bathroom very badly, though.
No, I'm
So-
you know, I am a chatty person, so this happens.
Yeah,
But
no.
no,
keep,
thanks for coming by. This was, for those who are wondering, like, what the arc of this stream adventure was. It was quite literally like going like, "Yo, you want to Isaac?" And I was like, oh, "I do, but I'm going out west soon." And it's like, "Let's do it before you go." And I'm like, "Okay, Tuesday works." And that was the entire storyline.
Yeah, and we did no technical preparation, and I had just gotten off work, so we had no time to actually troubleshoot. Hence why it is on this channel instead of my channel.
Yeah. So in case anyone's wondering, like, now how did the logistics of this come together? It was like, "Yo, Isaac," and I was like, "Whoa, Isaac!"
They
yeah.
didn't. The logistics did not.
Sometimes
Right,
it just be
but
like,
have a good rest of the stream.
yeah, no, thanks for coming by, and I'll catch you. Have a happy the Crossmas, like in Spy Cross Family, holiday season.
Hunter cross Hunter.
Hunter collaboration Hunter.
Yeah.
Have a good collaborations, miss.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good what's the are you going to be celebrating Science Miss? Are you excited to have Charles Darwin evolve down the chimney?
I'm so hyped to watch those cells just inflate right in front of me. Just big and round, just like squishing their way down the whoa, yeah. Street Fighter.
Yeah, don't forget to, don't forget to leave out laxatives for Poopy Naruto. Good night.
It's true. If you don't leave laxatives out for Poo Poo Naruto, then Poo Poo Naruto gets clogged up, and then, you know, you got a clogged up Poo Poo Naruto like face down in your living room. What are you going to do about that? Nothing. Oh, it's Cognito Hazard for me. Anyway, because this stream just turned on when I did start streaming, I do have the end stream button now, so I'm going to guide us into a controlled exit, so it's not going to just abruptly, I hope, not just abruptly, like, switch off. Let me go get the music ready. Let me set the volume so it doesn't blow the speakers apart. What are the plans, by the way, for the remainder of the week? I'm going to be busy tomorrow night, ideally, if I don't get, like, snowed in, doing PowerPoint night. Thursday night, I'm hopefully going to be able to get out to play some Flesh and Blood. But across through till the weekend, I'm going to try to at least like fit in one more stream. Big update from Diaclona in the chat, quote, "I just peed so hard, dude." So I'm going to try to cram in like something else before I go. But also when I'm out west, when I have the time, I'm going to see like what the situation is over there. There is a good chance, not on this channel, but on D20 Live, that on Sunday the 21st, they are having the Baron Munchausen game again. I've been invited, and I said I'm a tentative yes if everything works when I'm out west. So it most likely will. So on the 21st, I'm going to be once again participating in the Baron Munchausen thing on D20 Live. I was there for last year's. Had a pretty good time. What was it? The main one I remember was screaming at Markatoto about was it my moon wife or his? I can't remember. But we were having some kind of moon wife, moon family rivalry. There was I can go watch the VOD. I just don't have the time right now. Why does Diaclona keep peeing on things? I mean, like, technically we all do, just in our own way, right? I'm going to make the bold assumption that most of you digest, and, you know, all the things associated therein. If there's a way to time travel through the news, yeah, if only there was a way. I don't know if I can fit one in before I go, because, like, I got really thrown off again having to set up a pest control situation, not those ones, just a more general one this week, and that took up most of my brain until today. But at the very least, I will stuff in a little box shred of some sort, and then see what I can do out west. I don't know if I can do news dive out west because I won't have the right setup. It's like all cramped and stuff, and I want news dive to get like the full breadth of my brain. Stay warm. By the staying warm, I am doing. I have long underpants, heat tech from Uniqlo. Mr. Pat Lee, did you invent Transformers? Yes, I did. It was very hard because no one had done it before. But as soon as I went like, well, just stretch the car and bend the bottom so like a foot. Makes easy. Just pull arms out of it and flip up ahead. Why didn't anyone else think of this before? Just dummies. Yeah. That's those are the current plans. I'm also writing a script for. I have 3 G1 toy reviews shot with no script. So I'm trying to write the script to go with my footage, which is harder than I thought it would be, but I'm making progress. Mr. Pat Lee, why don't you have all the aerial bots? Well, the problem is that friggin' I said I invented these, give me some, and they didn't reply to my email, which I considered to be disrespectful. And the best way to deal with disrespect like that is the cold shoulder. So I'm sure eventually they'll be like, he never replied to say, why did you not reply to me? And then they're going to come crawling back. Big Hasbro's going to come crawling back, hat in hand and like butt in palm, knees scraping on the ground. Please, sir, please take all these toys that you technically invented. And I'll be like, maybe I'll take one of each, but you better put them in my stackable storage system cleanly so I can have my way with them at my leisure. Your wisdom never ceases to amaze me, Mr. Master. Thank you, Master Lee. Thank you. Yeah, it's just, it's a it's a thing I do. But I'm also going to try to film a couple of things before I go, just so I have my brain gears turning. Also, that reminds me, if everything works out west, I might wait till I get back, because I'm literally flying back the moment the next year starts. Not the moment, but like the day. I want to do another clip watch for 2025. We did that last year and it was really fun. So I'm going to go and just look at every single clip anyone made of anything that I had put up that was a clip made last year, and we'll just watch them. I have already glanced through them several times over the year. There's some absolutely, utterly, totally personal stuff in there, it seems, where someone like just made a clip but marked it with clearly a note relating to a personal project, but not in a way that I think is really like, how do I put this? We're not exposing anybody. It's just like, some of them are just like voice for RP character or something. And it's like, I get it. It's still part of Clipwatch, but I get it. I'm finding my streaming folder. Here we go. The music is loading in and we're ready. Hey, I made that really quiet on my end, but not on your end. Thank you for checking out the stream. As always, the QR code on the top right is your Extra Life link. Thank you to everyone who's donated over the year. Given that I was not able to devote a lot of good time to this in the primary times to donate that or devote that time, due to all kinds of various personal incidents and reasons, which are things I'm trying to not fixate on is really being annoying, and I've totally thrown them over my shoulder, improv student style. I really appreciate it, because it means that we still have something to show for it, and I still got the t-shirt, ayo. Anyway, I will catch you all later, and hey, you know what else is really cool? I don't sound as sick as I did, because that also was a real bummer for the last like month and a half. And it's over now. So I will catch you all later. Stay safe out there. Have a very Merry Collabsmas. I hope that you're able to X with lots of interfaces and, like dock your joy with the claw and have a whatever a Yule is. It's like a log, but then they're like Yule Tide, and I'm like, Tide is liquid. If it's a liquid log, for those who don't know, liquid wood is really, really hot because wood generally combusts when it's heated. So if you've managed to deprive it of oxygen enough that the wood turns into liquid form, that stuff is real dang warm. So if you're being offered, hey, I got a Yule Tide for you, they're going to try to melt your head like the Targaryen, what's his name, in season 1 of Game of Thrones when they poured gold on his face. That was messed up, wasn't it? his head got all tiny because all the skin and the hair was like melting off. And you're like, damn, when you take all that off, your head gets really tiny, gets really small. What's messed up though is like his eyes were still open the whole time, so it's like they didn't melt the eyes out, and it's like, is that better or worse? Because like there was a conscious presence being projected through that torturous sequence, and like, would it have been better if it simply melted through the cortex so that the individual in question would just cease to be? These are really important things, and like, as you all know, this is absolutely just Christmas fare here. I'm just filling in time, but I'll catch you all later. Ho ho ho.
Let them come.